You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Hood Table. It is Thirsty Thursday. Come on in, make sure you like and share the video, please, and thank you very much. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed, and feel free to hit the join button to join any one of our memberships. What up, Corio? How you doing, sis?
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing wonderful. What's up, Sincere Saida and Shabra King? How y'all doing? Come on in. But yes, y'all, it is Thirsty Thursday. The weekend is almost here. I have been trying to take little breaks in between my content, but yesterday I really did want to come live and chit chat with y'all, and I was kind of under the weather, so I didn't come live yesterday. But I am feeling a little better today, even though I still got a little tinge of a cough, but I'll be okay. But how you been, Corio?
I've been doing okay. I'm glad you're feeling better.
That's good, man. I'm telling you, I've been taking this. What is it? What did I have? Tylenol, cold flu. It's supposed to help with colds and coughs and fevers and different things like that. When I tell y'all, girl, Corio, I don't know if you ever experienced this or anybody else, but I was sitting on my couch yesterday, and you know how sometimes your ears it feel like I don't know, like it's a lot of air or pressure. And have you ever like squeeze your nose and try to, blow? You know how people do try to blow the pressure out, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, all of a sudden I'm just sitting here and I hear this thump, 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 thump. I mean, it was like this loud thumping sound, and it was coming from both of my ears. And that's how I remember when I was talking to you and I said my ears were really swollen and hurting, and then the side of my neck was like really swollen. Girl, I didn't know what to do. I was like, what is wrong? And I'm pushing my ears in and hitting my eardrums, and I'm trying to squeeze my nose, and I'm like, oh my God, what is wrong with me?
Right.
That was kind of scary because I never had that happen before, but I went ahead and my son was at work. Otherwise, I would have sent him to give me some medicine, but I did the little DoorDash thing, ordered some meds from Walgreens and some tea and lemons and all that stuff, and I feel a lot better today, but that was kind of weird. Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah. Thank you. But what's up, Linda B? How y'all doing? Come on in. Make sure y'all like and share the video. Now, there's going to be a few things I want to discuss today. I definitely want to discuss Lemon's birthday live yesterday. And happy birthday, Lemon!
Yeah, happy birthday, Lemon.
Yes, because today is his actual birthday. And then in between working today, I saw a video this morning of VS. And then I saw VS had did another video, and it had something to do with her and Ness and some other people. So I definitely want to talk about that a little bit. And then whatever else we get into, we might get into some other stuff. But I'm trying not to be on here too long, like, only like an hour or so. Because I don't want to, I'm still a little bit under the weather. But what's up, Taylor May? How you doing, boo? Thanks for joining us today. What's up, Apologetic QI? I wanted to come through that screen yesterday, QI, and sat right next to you, QI, when Lemon was talking on the panel. I was like, QI. Child.
What?
Because Lemon, the whole time Lemon was live last night, I was like, this dude is gonna blow a fuse. I mean, he was yelling and screaming. He was like
Does that
so angry at a certain point. He said, "This is my fucking birthday live, and you guys are so fucking rude and disrespectful."
Girl Lemon does that every night.
I know, but I'm just like, it was like during the whole fucking like 10 hours. I'm like,
Lemon does
that
that.
was weird.
He does that every night because his panels be crazy, and he has to yell like he does that almost. I mean, really every night.
Well, I can't do those 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. I watch like bits and pieces, then I fall asleep. If I wake up in the middle of the night, he's still on. I might watch a little bit more and fall asleep. No, QI. It was around the time when Lemon was really, really upset. And QI was trying to talk to him and tell him to calm down. Don't tell me to fucking calm down. And she was like, but we do. And he was just he was so irritated. I was like, QI, just wait, just wait a minute. But QI kept trying to talk to him, and he was just getting like louder and louder. I was like, child, you know what? Anyway, but happy birthday to Lemon. It was a lot of things going on in his chat last night, and I just wanted to discuss a few things. One of them, Wiley. Now, most people in the B sector, if you are not familiar with Wiley, then I don't know where y'all been. Okay, y'all gotta be brand spanking new if you don't know about Wiley. Now, I remember about how long ago, Corio? Do you remember when Wiley hit Bree's panel after people had told Bree had got a message or a kite or something and said you need to check on Wiley. And so Bree had came live and she was like, somebody told me I need to check on Wiley because you know he might not be on his meds, he's off his rocker or whatever, right? So Wiley ended up hitting Bree's panel, and Bree was asking him stuff like, "Are you okay? Are you still taking your medicine?" And remember, Wiley said, "I ain't took." Now I don't know if he was lying, but he said, "I ain't took my medicine since the time y'all was helping me. TSCC was helping me raise money with his apartment, with his TV, with his car, with medicine, all that shit, right? Way back in the day." And it did appear that he wasn't on his meds, right?
Right.
So then Wiley went live maybe about what 5 days ago, maybe, and he was basically talking about he had went to jail or something, and he was in the went to jail and he was in the hospital. And even before then, he had came live and he was talking about he's stressed, he can't sleep, you know, he got all these things going on. Then next thing you know, he comes live to tell us he was running down the street, booty, bucket, ass naked in Vegas. Booty ass, he said he was hungry. Is that what he said, Corio?
I'm not sure, but I know he said he busted his air fryer.
Yes.
And then he was walking down the street naked.
Uh-huh.
They got him. They took him to the mental hospital facility.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm this part I'm not 100% on, but I think he was cutting up so bad in there that they ended up just calling the cops, and the cops took him away. Then he
Yes.
went to court and they dismissed him. So he
Mm-hmm.
didn't get any treatment, he didn't get anything. And so he's out, and I feel like he's still acting the same way.
Exactly. Like he had went to a hospital, right? So he said the other day after doing a show, he went on a rampage. This is his words. He went on a rampage. He was throwing computers. He broke his air fryer. And I'm like, why you break the damn air fryer? Could have broke anything else. But he was throwing tables. He said he took all his clothes off. He didn't have on no socks, no drawers, nothing. And he said he just started walking around the streets, you know, of Vegas. And one thing he said about what he's going, I don't know, he's really not, maybe somebody else heard it, but I didn't really hear him say what exactly is stressing him out. I know he mentioned his nieces. I know he mentioned his mom, and that if he don't take care of himself, he can't help take care of them or something like that. But he said his roommate was shocked. I don't know who his roommate is, if it's somebody he's been knowing for a long time, because I would think that if he was with a roommate, they would probably know about his situation or whatnot. But he said his roommate was shocked as well as his white neighbors. And so they took him to a mental ward and he got into it with nurses there or the staff there. He said he called his uncle. He was cussing his uncle out from the mental ward. And he kept saying, everything that he's going through now goes back to his family. But again, he didn't really specifically say what's going on with his family or what went on. And then he got in trouble and had to go to jail because at the mental ward, he pulled the fire alarm and they called the po-pos. They was like, we ain't fucking with this motherfucker tonight. You ain't listening. You arguing. You cursing us out. And you pulling fire alarm. So they called the cops. And that's when he went to jail. Now, he said he was charged. He even, whose panel was that on? Was that his own panel? No, was that Lemon's panel? Yeah, that was Lemon's panel where he gave out his case number. He gave out the hospital information. I'm like, why is you doxing yourself? You're already on here telling all your business, being transparent. But he gave out his case number, talking about he want to make sure he get receipts. He gave out the name of the hospital as if he want people to call the hospital to verify. And then he said after leaving jail, because they decided to drop the charges, they told him you can't leave, you can't go home, you got to go back to the psych ward so they can clear you from suicide watch. Now, I'm just going to go out and say, okay, I'm not saying that Wiley is not taking his meds, and Coriel, I could be reaching Coriel and Chad.
Wiley's not taking his meds.
Partly some of this seems like because okay, we know that he had issues over there in the entertainment sector, right? And they basically blackballed him or whatnot. And now after basically disowning us and moving on from us, like we ain't shit. He the one who named us. You remember he the one who named us the Section 8 sector in the beginning. So after he disowned us, he goes to this other sector. And now he's back after he's blackballed over there. He's no longer making any money. And it just seems like, to me, the first thing I thought was, is he trying to trend again? Because it's just hard for me to believe or fathom you having such a mental crisis. Running down the street butt naked, you go to jail, you get out of jail, you go back to this ward, you come back, and you're literally on YouTube and shit, making live after live, hopping panel to panel, and I'm like, are you really? I don't know. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
You can be that mentally ill. You can. I think when he lost everything, when he got blackballed, he couldn't make any money. He was losing everything. He lost his place. He had to move to Vegas. They said he moved in with a subscriber. He can't get his footing. He's trying to get, his only other option was to try to get back in the B sector. That's not working out. He's not taking his meds. Yeah, he's bipolar. That'll put him in crisis. And even though he might be trying, this is all he knows for years. All he's known is living off YouTube. So what else? It's not working out. But he's going to keep trying because the B sector is his fallback. This is where he knows people. He knows the TSCC people. And to me, it just seems really natural that this is what he would be trying to do. But he most definitely is still manic. He's not sleeping. He's been in other chats. He was up all night with Lemon. He's been in other chats off and on all day long. And I don't know. I don't think this is a play. I honestly don't think he's doing this to who would get butt naked and walk down the street on the Vegas Strip during the summertime where there's probably 20, 30,000 people running up, walking up and down the streets.
The same type of person who would give us all his personal information, where he was at, where he checked
That,
in, what time and date, his case number, his charges.
you
It's
must
like
have
it's
you
an
must not have
attention seeking
any
thing as
mentally ill.
well.
You must
That's
not
what I'm
have any
saying too.
mentally ill patients or people in your family or been around anybody with mental illness.
I have.
And you don't think that he's
And they're not on social media all the time. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that he ain't got something that ain't reaching the fifth floor. But what I'm saying is also an attention seeking thing, and he's trying to trend. Yeah, I really do believe that. Because if you really need some help, then why aren't you taking your medication? Why don't you admit yourself?
Well, I don't know about that, but I do know meds are very expensive and things are, even though poor people need things the
But
most.
you can admit yourself. If they think you're a harm to somebody or you're a harm to yourself, they can admit you. You don't have to pay for that. They can find some way for you and admit your ass.
Right. And they put him out.
Why
And
they put him out though?
Didn't he do something that they called the police and kicked him out of the mental health facility?
Thank you, CCNT. The same person that trashed the library. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying something ain't wrong with him, but I'm saying, I'm looking at it from all angles. And you ain't that off your rocker, because you still out here trying to make money. You still out here you talking about making money. You still out here promoting your channel. He was on Lemon's channel promoting his channel, promoting his other platforms and all kind of other shit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna shout you out over here because I think all CCs we need to start supporting each other. We need to share people out. We need to do da. He ain't that damn crazy. He know what he doing.
Oh, okay.
I like I said, I ain't saying he don't need no medication, but I think partly a lot of this is attention seeking as well, and that's what I think. And if he really wants help, I think he really knows how to get help instead of on here demonstrating all this fool-la-la on YouTube for sympathy. The way he would come on, Corio. Okay. Do you think he was really crying every time he cried?
Excuse me. No, I feel like he's able to fake, but I think he's doing the majority of this and pushing this as heavy as he is because he's in crisis. I'm not saying that there's a possibility he couldn't. I think he's putting 150 on 10 because he's desperate to make money and is putting him deeper and deeper in crisis.
Okay, so you understand where I'm coming from. I'm not saying he don't need help or that it's like he needs help, but in the meantime, I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna make this money when that should not be his focus right now. He talking about going to Vegas. Did you hear what Lemon asked him, y'all?
He lives in Vegas.
I'm talking about the Vegas event, the meetup.
Oh.
Yeah. I know he lives in Vegas. But I'm talking about the Vegas meetup. He's trying to go and meet with other content creators and other CCs and stuff. And Lemon was like, do you think that's like the right thing to do right now? to come and meet up with us?
He's not thinking correctly. He's not thinking logically, and that's more ways that he feels like he could possibly make money.
Yeah.
Instead
of like going live every
Oh.
day and stuff and giving the content.
Yes, because I think I remember hearing. I think it might have been VS, or it had to be VS. She said that when they went, when they had their trip, that he was the only one that really took pictures and videos and stuff. And when they came back, he was the one making money.
And he was sneaking too. A lot of his content was on the sneak. He was recording people when they didn't even know they were being recorded.
Exactly. So he's trying to do that. That's what I'm saying. He's on a quest to make money. He most definitely is trying to make money. But in his quest and his desperation it's making him do crazy stuff, and it's
Mm-hmm.
making his crazy go up way, 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 way up. And the more he tries, the more manic it's like a vicious circle. But he's
Mm-hmm.
definitely trying to know, and he knows he's trying to make money. So I
Mm-hmm.
agree with you. We really are saying the same thing,
We
kind of.
are, we are, we
Yeah,
are, we are, and I think
yeah,
other people see it too.
yeah.
Some people are really concerned for Wiley, and then some people's like, get your ass off the internet. Like, go get the help that you
Yeah.
need.
He's
You know?
addicted. He's like
Yeah.
these other people on here. What other job has he had for what the past what
Besides taking care of people at the nursing homes.
right? And when's the
Hmm.
last time he probably did that?
I
I
think
just
it's been some months when he basically
oh that's
called. Remember, he called the police
yeah,
instead of taking the proper ladders to
yeah,
report. Yeah.
yes, yes. So God, I'm at the point now where until he shows signs that he's doing better mentally, I just wonder if he can he can harm himself, and you know what I'm saying. And like
That's
when I
what I'm
was
saying.
watching him last night, I didn't find any humor in it because
Nope.
first when he was up on Bree's panel, it was kind of like you kind of felt like, oh, he's going to take his medicine, he's going to get medicine, he's going to realize what he's doing, and so it was kind of like a few giggles, but it still was upsetting to me. But
It was very disturbing.
yes,
Hmm.
but last night on Lemons, I didn't think any of that was funny. I just felt kind of heartbroken to see him doing that. And why don't people tell him you can't come up on my panel? You know what I'm saying? Almost black him out and, until he feels like maybe let me go ahead and get this medicine so I can really make this money. Because the more people let him on the panels, I don't think he's going to get help because he likes that attention.
He does, and that's why I don't feel sorry for him. Because
Yeah,
of the simple fact he's hitting these panels for attention because he wants subscribers. And that's all I'm trying to say. Wiley might need to be medicated. But what he's doing right now is a clout chase. He's hitting all these panels where he know all these people gonna be, and he's gonna be seen. He knows exactly what he's doing. He ain't that crazy. He ain't that polar. He knows exactly what he's doing,
yeah,
and he's putting 20,000 on 10, I believe.
yes, yes,
And
yes.
he's hitting all these panels, and he's trying to get all this exposure because a lot of people was like, you know what, Wiley, when he was in the B sector, a lot of people supported Wiley. As
I know.
crazy as he
Yeah,
was, as bipolar as he was, but then when he was like, "Fuck the B sector, fuck y'all, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I can't grow over here, I can't do this over here," da, 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 da. And he basically left the B sector. So now that he's trying to get back in where he fit in, a lot of people is like shading him and they don't want shit to do with him. I mean, people was cussing him out last night from Ness and a lot of other Brianna. Oh, Brianna was going off on him last night. Well, they was going off on each other. But yeah, he knows exactly. He got enough mind to know exactly what he's doing right now. Right now.
but I
And,
still feel
mhm.
bad. I don't even. I'm be honest. After last night, I don't even. And knowing he was walking butt naked down the Vegas Strip and all this heat, barefoot. You know how hot cement is right now, and arrested and going. Yeah, I even feel bad and funny talking about it because it's almost like it's still giving him attention, and it's like
Exactly,
I don't
but
like
it
talking about it. Yeah, and some
it's
don't do.
content. So,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
he
Some
out here on everybody panel.
all
It's content.
content ain't good content. And I'm just saying for me, I just, I'm starting to get really uneasy about talking about it. Who knows? He could
Well, if
try to
that's the
harm
case, I'll talk
himself.
about it by myself and you just sit to the side and just
Okay. Okay.
cuz I'm going to talk about it.
Okay. Wait a
But
minute. Hold up. Hold up. It
what?
says Choreo lover, you're a hypocrite and it's not content, all of it. What?
Huh?
I have
Hold
no
on. You
idea.
know I'm behind in the background.
These motherfuckers try to type something and they're borderline illiterate or they don't take the
Is
time.
it a troll? Hold on. Let me slow down.
I don't know that picture. I don't know who that is in the picture. I
Okay.
have no idea.
And
Queen
I don't think we
Victoria
got any
Man Eater.
moderators in here. I do really need to get some new moderators, or should I say not new, but more moderators. But let
You're
me shout out the chat too as well. What up, CC and TV, Taylor May, Linda B.
I think it is a troll. I think it is a troll, and I can't get to it to block it.
I'll get to him. I'll get to him. Hey, Just Andrea, how you doing? Yep, you said he's one of his roommates is one of his subscribers. Yep, that's what Coriel said. Yep, one of his subscribers. And what's up, the B Sector Podcast? How you doing? Welcome to the chat, you guys. What's up, youngest? How you doing? I see y'all. What up, Sassy and Locked Up? Vina, how you doing? I just want to make sure I shout out everybody while I got a chance. Buddha Bell, hey, I just love that name. Queen Victoria, let's see. Why just point out Wiley? There's no humor with a lot of you folks. It's heartbreaking when you guys allow. Who laughing? Hold up. Are you playing me in the background, Corey?
Yeah, I'm doing it down. Yeah.
Okay, babe. Okay.
I wanted to go ahead with that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Queen Victoria Maneater said, why just point out Wiley? There's no humor with a lot of you folks. There's no humor with a lot of you folks. It's heartbreaking when you guys allow people who get drunk every day.
Well, bitch, that's what the fuck I said. How am I a hypocrite? I was agreeing with your dumb ass.
Who, Queen Victoria? Okay, who you responded to?
Queen Victoria.
Oh, okay.
How am I a troll? The fuck? Look at your name.
Oh, so she's the one who said that comment?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like you just go ahead, girl.
Please don't get Choreo out. Please don't get Choreo off the porch, y'all. CC and TV said, I feel he uses it because people feel. That's what I'm saying, CC and TV. He uses it for sympathy. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But these people don't have clout. That's what Queen QI said, as much as I've been used in his content, he owes me money. Oh, child. Oh, Lord. Oh, I see the comment you're talking about. I'm down here now. Choreo, you're a hypocrite. It's not content. All of it. Yeah, Choreo, that is what Choreo said. It's not content.
I know.
Did she call you over? Okay, did you block her already?
Yeah, but I still.
Okay.
So maybe
that's because I need to block her on the
well, go ahead.
You blocked her in the YouTube.
Can you please do that?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I'm
right
fucking sick of looking. Now, what a dumb bitch. I'm saying exactly the same thing you're saying, but I'm a hypocrite. We're saying,
girl, that could be somebody who don't like you. You know, you got people beefing with you right now.
Because whoever it is, Queen Victoria, under your troll name, I don't like you, bitch. Now,
that lady Tanya said, "Not you cussing." I know they ain't talking about Choreo. Y'all ain't never heard her cuss.
Lady Tanya, I'm telling you, girl, they be making you they always are trying you. You get tired of being tried.
No. I'm reading Lady Tanya's comment. Lady Tanya said, not you cussing. I guess they never heard you curse.
That's who I'm talking to. Oh. I'm like, girl, they try you. Now, her and I saying the same exact thing. And she wrote about 4 different comments in here trying me, going at me. And we saying the same exact things. And you got the nerve to call me a hypocrite? Girl, please.
But yeah, it's somebody just fucking with you just to be fucking with you. You know what? For some reason, I've been getting a lot of trolls. And, it is what it is. When people see or hear you talking about certain type of content, or they see the channel growing, they see the attention that you get, that they done told me before. That's when the trolls come out. That's when all the haters come out. And I'm not even going to say jealousy because I hate using that word jealousy. So I'm not going to say that. I'm going to just say haters. That's all I'm
right. I'm probably going to be one, not the, of course not, one of probably quite a few, and maybe not even quite a few, who don't think what he's going through is funny, who doesn't really want to talk about it after this live, because I figure anybody that gets butt naked and walks down the street, they're close to the end. That, to me, that's close desperation. Because I'm not going to take my clothes off with 20,000 people walking up and down the street, and my body's not right and tight, and I'm walking down the street with my, you know what I'm saying, with stuff bouncing, and you know what I'm saying. I'm just not going to want, if I'm not camera ready, I'm not trying to get naked in front of 20,000.
So if your body was snatched.
Oh, well, I do it in a heartbeat. I do it all the time. Don't play with it.
I be just every day outside on my porch doing jumper jacks and shit.
Don't play with it. Look, don't play with it every day. Going to Walmart, they'd have to ban me from Walmart. I'd be like, oops, my pants fell down.
Every day they pick you up and then drop you off at home in the police car. Okay, ma'am. This your last warning. This your last warning, ma'am.
Girl. Oops, my titty popped out. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm done. You there?
Linda said, I asked what she was going to ask. What if your body was snatched?
Girl, you heard me, Linda Boo. You heard me.
Girl, that is too funny. All that is cracking up.
Girl, I'll be going to church in a bikini. Okay. All
girl,
right.
pastor, I need prayer. I'm going to lay it all down at the altar.
Okay, I'm gonna quit.
All right, we gonna quit, y'all. Y'all trying to make us be bad, and it's only Thursday.
Oh, I'm gonna be bad a little later. Okay,
but
go ahead.
Well, let's get through this then. Okay, so QI said, I have never talked about his grandmother. He keeps bringing that up. Yes, I heard him say that you was talking about his grandmother.
I didn't
know.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I didn't hear her bring up his grandmother. I don't know if maybe I missed the live or missed them someplace else. But
yeah, he talking about
God, 50 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What up, Smooth Carter? What up, big man? How you doing?
Hey,
come on in. Did I miss
anybody? Oh, he talks about hers. He talks about her grandma. I think her grandma might have passed. Yeah.
But did you hear what Bree said?
No.
About his grandma?
I can't
remember. He said, I hope that nursing home break her hip.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Bree was going. I was trying so hard not to laugh because I'm like, Bree, don't talk about the old lady. Bree, don't talk about her hips.
All she did was come in the live, and he just reached down in the live and start fucking with her. But you have to get a nigga up off the top of it.
When Bree be dragged, oh God, it'd be so funny. She said, I hope the next time you run booty ass, bucket ass, naked down the streets of Las Vegas, they put your ass down like a rabid dog.
Linda B, I don't think Bree has did anything to him.
Exactly.
It's like all of a sudden, I guess when she had him up on her panel, it didn't work out. I don't know what it is, or in his quest to get back in the beef sector and pop over here, he figures like he might have to go after, the bigger content creators. I don't know.
That's why I said he is clout chasing right now.
Because he stayed on Lemon's panel. Lemon gets big numbers. He went after Ness. Ness gets big numbers. He went after Bree. Bree gets big numbers. And I believe he mentioned VS's name when talking about Vegas, because he was giving veiled threats.
Talking about, I hope this ain't gonna be no Vegas, no another IHOP gate and all this kind of
stuff. And he lightweight threatened Lemon when he said, well, I'm going to find y'all. When I find y'all.
Did you hear what Lemon said?
Lemon told him,
he said, I will forget going home.
Yes, he did.
I will get the handcuffs.
Oh, hey, look down.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He said, I will get the handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
And I will go to jail on your ass. I will treat you like these mofos in the street. I'm like, Wiley, now Lemon just asked you, was you suitable to be in on a Vegas trip with them other CCs? And
He
you know what
sure
Wiley
did.
said? You know
Mm,
what he said?
I don't remember.
He said, if I can be a host on CC's panel, if I can be live on your StreamYard for hours, not specifically Lemon, but just saying, then why isn't he suitable to meet up with people in Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
That's what his answer was.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. And
But yeah,
after a while,
I think he's putting 20 on 10 choreo. Like when he
yeah.
said, did you hear him when he was thanking Lemon? Okay, remember Lemon fell asleep on one of his other lives? And he left Wiley. Remember we was talking about that the other day? He left Wiley on there.
Yeah.
Wiley was on there for hours.
I know it. I know.
So last night on Lemon's birthday live, Wiley said, as far as that other video, he said, I just want to thank you for trusting me and leaving me on your video. He said, everybody was entertained. I entertained a lot of people until you woke back up. And he said, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my mental resources heart. Thank you.
Mm. Yeah. Mm. There to me, like I said, there is nothing left to say unless he gets mad, unless something happens on the trip to Vegas, or he gets meds and he comes back on here and things have changed. It's just gonna be more of the same. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be more of
Mm-hmm.
the same. And Lemon, like I told you, Lemon, I feel Lemon is very nice and he tries to give people chances. And I think he felt sorry. He had sympathy to Wiley's plight because Lemon only found out about jail and the mental hospital and walking outside on the strip naked last night in the beginning of his live when Ness was up there. He didn't even know. So he, had to get over feeling sorry for him and stuff. But, Wiley went up and down on that chat, 70 times? It was
Man, Lemon said I didn't let him up. Oh, that was funny too, because Lemon said I didn't let this fool up here 100 times and keep giving him a chance. And he said when I let him down, he just sit in the back, just be waiting. He said I just be feeling sorry for his ass and keep
right.
letting him back on. But Bree said, why?
Hey,
Why do you keep letting him back on?
exactly. But I think, like I said, I think Lemon's nice, and I think he was sympathetic to him, and he wanted to keep trying to give him chances. That's Lemon does that a lot. When people he knows in his heart he shouldn't be letting up there or
Mm-hmm.
repeatedly letting up there, and he does it anyway, trying to be nice. Hey, Ronnie Q,
But I really
sweetheart.
wish they would start listening to Lemon. A lot of people like Lemon. I like Lemon. You like
I do
Lemon. A lot
too.
of
Yeah.
people like Lemon. And hey, Ronnie Q Boo. Hey, Machiavelli. And hey, Happy Life. And hey, Smooth Carter. I really like Lemon too. But sometimes it's really hard to listen to Lemon for a long period of time. And then on top of that, like, don't let me, don't hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. He does get views. He gets a lot of views, right? Matter of fact, last night for his birthday live, he got like 7,000 views. So he does get views, but it's kind of hard trying to watch sometimes when he can't control the panel, and he tries. Lemon tries so hard to control his panel. He's literally yelling at. I mean, I wouldn't want to be yelled at like that.
Well,
He's literally
I
yelling at them and screaming at
I
them and
don't.
cussing out. Why do you think they keep doing it?
There's very few content creators in the beef sector because by far he's not the only one, that can control their panels when shit starts blowing up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, very few. Sassy can, but people don't blow up. But when they try to stay too long or they start rambling or they come up there and they're not staying on the subject, she knows how to thank them real cute and nicely and get them off her panel. Ronnie Q is a good one that can control the panel because Ronnie Q will just tell him, excuse me, can you be quiet, please? Let me finish. You know what I'm saying? And what can you say to that? And there's a few, but for the most part, they do like Lemon. They yell, 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 and yell some more. And then, like who gets me to work
Uh-oh, Corio went out, but she'll be back.
back, someone will actually be talking and envy will just sit there and mumble while two people are conversing. Well, I don't see why I have to do that. And it's like, shut up. So we can hear what they're talking about. He'll just bust out laughing all on his own. And it's like some people, pet peeve of mine, if they can't be quiet, put them in the back, or go ahead, give them a warning or two and tell them you're gonna drop them if they don't shut up, and actually do it. Why would you sit there and yell like that? I don't
And he
get it.
be yelling. He be like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm sick
I
and
know.
tired of y'all. Y'all motherfuckers are
I
rude. Y'all
know.
disrespectful." Yeah, I'm
I
like,
know. He
damn.
tries so hard.
And he
I
said he
feel
wasn't
bad.
having fun last night, Corio, and it was his birthday.
Yeah, I know,
He
but
said, "I am not having fun. I did
I
not have fun
know
today."
that made me feel so bad,
Yeah,
but you know, you can't be. He's learning. He is learning. It's only been 6 months. He's learning.
he is
And
learning. But you know what else he learned?
what?
Did you hear? I don't know if you heard, but he said when he said he didn't understand the rules with SK. Because
Yes, I
we
did
all
hear
remember
that.
when he was with SK with Sir
Yes,
Key, and Sir Key
yes.
was trying to tell him certain things that could demonetize the channel, demonetize the video. Because it's one thing, yo,
What time
I'm gonna
is
say it on Limit
it?
Voice, yo, it's one thing to get a video demonetized, but when you get your whole channel demonetized, and YouTube it ain't even got to be your life. But when you work so hard to get your channel monetized and get your numbers up, and YouTube tells you we ain't about to pay you shit anymore.
Remind me and say demonetize when I
Okay,
take
I
the
will. I
days
will,
off.
babes.
Okay,
I'm
go
a
ahead.
matter of fact, I'm gonna make a note of it right now. But when YouTube says you can't be demonetized anymore, and you literally every content you make after that is for the free 99.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who is that? Duchess? He on his like third or fourth channel,
I
right? Because
don't
his channel
understand
just got
who keep.
demonetized again.
What is he? What is he over there saying?
I don't
I
know.
mean, every time he gets a channel, it gets struck and taken away. And
Yep.
it's like, what is he? I've never figured out what he's over there doing that makes people, what is he saying that, I mean, the way people curse and roast and drag and gag, other content creators all over YouTube. What is he doing so much different that someone keeps striking him like that?
I have no idea why Justice Kelly Love keeps getting to my. I have no idea, and I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Like, honestly, now Corio, I done told you now. There's a few people in the past who I was like, oh yeah, snatch they shit. They just, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
without going all into detail. But
yeah.
for the most part, just for a regular content creator who even come on here and pop they shit, they drag, they whatever, I wouldn't wish that on nobody to get your channel demonetized or snatched. And thank you so much, VS Boo. We was about to get into VS next on her video and do commentary on her
Oh,
videos.
I didn't even
But
see it. Hey, VS.
yes,
Hey, VS.
child.
I
Mm-mm.
didn't watch it. I didn't get a chance, and I'm sure
Yes.
it's you can't watch it now. So, but
You know what? I don't know because a lot of times when you're a member, I just I don't even be checking
right,
is it member only or not. I just click on the video and it start playing.
right.
But yeah, what's up, Happy Life? Happy Life said, "Hey VS," and Linda said, "Yeah." But no, for real, y'all, I don't know what it is, but even somebody who has been talking about my co-host lately done got demonetized, and he got a new channel. And did you hear his ass yesterday, y'all? Now I ain't got no issues with dude, right?
Oh,
I ain't got no
I
issues with dude.
do. I
Okay,
do.
well
But go ahead.
I'm don't I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you, Corio. Give me 1 second. But he was demonetized, and he was on Lemon's panel last night.
Begging.
And see what I don't like. Okay, I got it from the mud, right? I got it from the
Right.
dirt. I
Right.
have several channels. I got channels that y'all don't even know about. I got it from the dirt. And I have never jumped on somebody else's platform and said, well, I think it's better if you tell people to subscribe to my channel than I do it.
Right. And Lemon was like, well, go ahead, you're mine. Drop your link in it. Well, I been dropping my link, but it's not working. So I feel like somebody, it'd be better coming from a content creator. Stupid bitch. Every time he gets a channel, he
You
does
about to let baby spit out my yak.
you stupid ass. Now, can I go ahead and do what I do, or you want to talk about VS?
Hold on, let me just reiterate what you just said, because you about made me choke on my yak, my dark liquor. He was like, Lemon said, just put it in the chat, nigga. Just put your link in the chat. Well, I did, but it's better. I think it's better if another content creator tell people to subscribe to my channel. Like, girl, that was so funny. I was like, what? Who does that? Who gets on somebody else's panel and say, like, I'm gonna say VS. VS is in the chat, my boo. Love me some VS. If I was to get on VS panel and say, VS, I've been telling people to subscribe to me, but I think it's better if it come from you. VS will probably cuss me the fuck out, bitch.
Right.
You don't get out there and promote your own goddamn channel now. VS shared my live. She shares my shit. I share her shit. I share people's shit who I support. And if I was just be like, I need you to do this because it ain't working for me. I'm sorry. If it's not working for me, then you need to do something else.
You're already VS's mod, so she allows you to drop it in.
Right, he's already a mod. He's telling him to drop it in the chat.
Even if you drop it 20 times, she said, go ahead, Hood Table. You could drop it in the chat as much as you want. You're my mod.
And that's what I be telling my moderators who got channels like Charlie and Sislo. Drop your channel links whenever you want.
He's been able to do this. But instead, he wants to do it the easy motherfucking way with his entitled, he cannot cut it in the beef sector. Okay? He is not, first of all, he's not beef sector. First of all, he's been here, almost 2 years or so. He hasn't learned a damn thing about being beef sector. Let me know when I can start.
Child, the floor is yours.
Okay, this bitch.
Let me go on mute.
Let me tell, what's her name, Lady Tanya? Get ready. No, Ronnie Q, that's right. He jumped his monkey ass up there begging for Lemon to go ahead and shout his new channel out. And he didn't even wish Lemon a happy birthday.
And that's what Jay Dunn said. They was like, he didn't even tell you happy birthday.
Exactly, with his selfish motherfucking ass. Okay, if you guys watch the Golden Girls and you guys like the grandmother, pick Sophia. Picture this. August 2024.
No, you didn't.
Have you guys ever watched the nature channels? And the orangutans and the mandrills, those gorillas, when they turn around, their asses are real swollen, like somebody done blew them up like an inner tube tire, and they're beet red. Well, that's this motherfucker's lips. Okay, let's start there. we gonna call him orangutan. Okay. So day before yesterday, and he does this all the time, and Ronnie Q knows, and as a mod, this is a pet peeve of mine. It's rude. Don't drop down with eyeballs. I'm not telling you you need to speak to the mods. I'm not telling you you need to speak to the people in the chat. But can you please just be nice enough to speak to the host? That's like ringing somebody's doorbell. And this is what I told him. Can you please just speak to the host, Gorilla, before you drop the eyeballs? Or you could even drop them at the same time. But I told him, it's like ringing somebody's doorbell. They open the door, you walk in, go straight to the kitchen, you ruffling through their refrigerator, you digging in their kitchen cabinets. It's rude. It doesn't hurt to say hi to the host. So then the gorilla puts the waving hands in the chat because he heard me. And I honestly said, and I used their first name, I said, Gorilla, thank you for doing that. I really appreciate that. I think that's very nice. But it's still, put a crawl in because I've told him before in here. So anyway, later on in the day, KRN goes live, and this entitled motherfucker, I've seen him do this 1,000 times. Now I'm already ear motherfucking tated. He does this all the time. And KRN bangs those numbers out. He'll have 500 to 700 people in his lives, especially when he dragging a motherfucker, right? So the chats rolled, and every time he did it, it would drop right in front of me, right in front of my comment. Hey, y'all. I'ma be right back, y'all. I'ma be right back, y'all. And I'm thinking to myself, why does he do this all the time? Nobody gives a fuck, right? So, we going on with the chat. I don't know how much this bitch nigga how long he was gone. But then, sure enough, right above my comment, this bitch, okay, y'all, I'm back. And I just typed, I said, Gorilla, why do you exactly, Ronnie Q? I said, why do you do that? Why can't you just go and come just like everybody else does? Nobody cares. Nobody cares when anyone goes and comes. Why do you got to announce it? And so somebody else in the chat that I'm cool with was like, you on his top, right? And I was like, it's just the inflated sense of self. Like somebody gives a fuck if this gorilla balloon lit bitch when he goes and comes, right? And so he tells them, ooh, it's getting on my nerves too. So this empty-headed piece of shit, cocksucking bitch, and I love it. This motherfucker let that grind around in that empty head that goes, he let it grind around. He let it grind around, roll around in that empty head all night long. Oh, while he was sleeping, it was rolling around in that empty fucking head to the point that motherfucker got up. It was still rolling around in that bitch nigga's head till he had to get up that morning or afternoon, whenever it was, strike up a live and mention little old me. You know how good that made me feel, Gorilla? You have no idea. While your bitch ass was up there complaining and trying to cuss me out, ho, I never would have known unless my girl, Real K Fit, and the hood table told me so. Nigga, I wish I would ever give you a click and a view, nigga, because let me tell you something. I saw you from the gate. I didn't like you when you first showed up with MU, monkey swinging your ass up on panels as soon as they dropped the link, giving your 2 cents worth on shit you had nothing, you didn't know anything about, on people you didn't know, you fuck ass, know it all, entitled ass bitch nigga. Okay? I didn't like you then, motherfucker. I don't like you now, and I will never like your bitch ass, okay? So while, like I said, why you thought you was getting me, you thought you was getting me. You know what? He even mentioned over there, Real K Fitz said, he said, I was an old bitch. Let me tell you something, motherfucker. When they doxed your ass, they doxed you from the ancestors of yours that was runaway slaves to them motherfuckers ran the 2024, bitch. Okay? They doxed you. They had your family members, motherfucker. They even had your social motherfucking security number. So you mean to tell me, bitch, they had your social security number, which you admitted was your social security number, but they had the wrong birthday. Bitch, you a motherfucking lie. According to that bitch, you are 53 motherfucking years old. And if your black ass had a birthday, bitch, you're 54. And at 55, motherfucker, you will officially be a senior fucking citizen, ho. So when you calling me a old bitch, let me tell you something, nigga. If I'm an old bitch, motherfucker, you are older bitch. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell your fuck ass? Do you understand me? Do you understand me? One thing, I've been a hag all my life. A happy hag. You understand me? A yag hag. I love it. Some of my best friends all my life that have taken care of me, looked after me, loved on me have been gay men. It's the truth. I never had a problem with it, never will. But one thing that I never, ever, ever, ever liked was a nasty, greasy, slick mouth, gossiping, piece of shit, mean, angry, jealous of all women, especially the pretty ones, motherfucking queen.
Child, why it's a whole kerfuffle.
Why, nigga? Why am I so motherfucking happy that your bitch ass got demonetized? So this motherfucker was in Miss T Velocity's chat yesterday. And Miss T Velocity was like, cause you know I don't pay attention to that bitch nigga. I have zero idea what's going on with him because I don't give a fuck. And she was like, "Oh, Gorilla, I'm sorry. I heard your channel was demonetized." Girl, I put 57 and a half laughing emojis in that chat. I was like, "See, you are so self-centered that you don't even realize the way you move on these YouTube streets is bullshit. You don't watch and learn. You don't give a fuck because you're selfish bitch. And so you never thought that it's karma for the fuck shit you do while you've been here on YouTube in the beef sector, right? So it's karma. Don't worry. It is. It is. It absolutely fucking is. And I love it. So while you over there cussing women out, you got your karma, bitch. So she goes, well, have appealed it? This motherfucker goes, Link. He takes his raggedy bitch ass up there on the panel and goes, a couple people have told me that I should appeal it, but I don't know how to do what do you think? She said you should absolutely. She said, well, what did you get demonetized for? It was something like maybe he had been playing somebody else's stuff or video or something, and for that they demonetized his channel. He's like, well, I didn't know, but I know a couple of people have kept telling me, I need to do it. She's like, well, do you know Grown Folks TV? Because he could teach you. He's real good at it. Well, uh, No, as a matter of fact, we don't get along. See, bitch nigga, let me tell you something. That's what you get from always jumping on people's panels trying to cake for them, messing with motherfuckers that haven't messed with you. Now, I'm not saying you can't find some motherfucking body else to help your raggedy ass do an appeal, but what that also lets me know that your dumb ass hasn't even read the rules and regulations and stipulations that YouTube sent you before you press the live button, you dirty cunt. Okay, so what I'm getting ready to say is fuck you today and tomorrow and forevermore. In the words of my good Judy, Miss T Velocity, motherfuck you and fuck you. And lastly, in the words of my baby, Mr. Sophie, is fuck you to the rapture hole. That means to the dirt.
Child. Whew.
A
Ronnie
motherfucking
Q
hole.
said,
Let me
Ronnie Q
tell
said
you this.
57 and a half though, Creole.
Let me tell you this, you dumb bum motherfucker. You, my nigga, you'll never learn. You might as well pack it up, leave the beef sector, because the way you move, you are turning more and more people off. And the few who do go over there and see you, they may last, they may not, but this is a one and a done because I didn't do anything to you to warrant you going over there threatening. Oh, and let me tell you this lastly, Hood Table. Remember when he came up on the panel and I was asking him, don't you block people and time people out because you're personally mad at them? Even though it's somebody else's chat. No, I've never done that. I would never do that. No, not me. Those are haters. Those people are jealous. They're just haters. Okay, how about K Fitz said he threatened me and Bertha May. And if wherever I'm modding at, I'ma time their asses out. I'ma block them. See,
I heard
motherfucker.
that. Mm-hmm.
Yep, you a lying ass bitch. You can suck a sick dick, turn around and let it fuck you in the ass. I don't give a shit. You kiss my ass, and like I said, bitch, it's to the motherfucking rapture. You dumb cock sucking bitch. Okay, I'm done.
Damn, wow. I always fall
Well,
asleep and all the good shit happen.
Charlie,
Damn.
uh, uh,
Shit.
hey, Corio came off the porch tonight, responding to Rodney. He had some words for her, which she didn't think was
And
warranted. I don't think was warranted either. A lot of
no,
people
it
don't think
wasn't
was
warranted
warranted.
with his bitch ass. Let me tell you something else, bitch nigga. I hope that you hear this and it upsets you like it did the first time, you raggedy hoe. So you can let me roll around in that empty motherfucking head, and let it bother you again, until you go over there and fire up another lie. Because see, this time, my nigga, they'll know for certain I got in your head and you just couldn't get over it. So fuck yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Woo. He done
Child.
messed up, child. He done messed up.
Hey,
Man,
Cola.
people were literally hitting me up. I'm looking at comments now on prior videos of people hitting me up talking about one person said excuse me. One person, I'm not gonna read their whole comment because I don't even though it's public information. But still, one person like, you better go get Choreo. You better tell her this motherfucker over here talking shit about her. Not our Choreo. I was like, it's okay. She already knows. She already knows.
Who told you that?
Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you
Okay,
this.
that was Bertha May.
Yeah, Bertha May.
Because I guess he was talking about her too.
Yeah, Bertha May. He cussed me and you out, girl. He said when he sees us in chats, he's gonna be timing us
Oh,
out.
that's
And,
Bertha May. She in the chat. Hey.
she in the chat and blocking us, girl. Girl, he said he blocking us. And see, here's the thing about him lying. First of all, lying about saying that he actually has done this, because that's how MU and him fell out for a minute, because the fuck nigga was doing it in her chat. Okay, but now for him to lie and say he didn't do it, but this was the threat he made here yesterday against Bertha May and myself. How about he gets caught kicking pizzas back in, talking about her like a dog, then shows up in Lady Nika's chat, and when people confront him about doing it, he gonna lie and say he didn't, and then say something smart. And so Pizza timed him out. When he came off the timeout, she timed him out again. Guess what this bitch motherfucker did? Going up, and I've seen him do this, especially with Lady Nika, about 5 times. She'll go, yeah, Rodney. She'll go, Rodney. Yes, Lady Nika. And she'll let him on up. He'll go, Lady Nika, I'm getting timed out in the chat for nothing. They've timed me out twice. And I'm upset about it. And she's like, well, what happened? Nothing. I didn't do nothing, because you know he's a
Come on in, everybody. Hit the like button and the share button on the way in. Hey, Deanna Boo. Hey, Real K-Fit. What up, Tiva?
motherfucker does more shit in this damn beef sector, but when his ass get timed out for actually doing shit, he runs up on the panel. I'm getting timed out. I just, it's not fair because I ain't did nothing. Knowing he been doing all kinds of shit, right? And if it keeps, I'm just letting you know, if it keeps on happening, I'm going to have to just leave the chat and not come back. And it's like, fuck you, don't come back. But of course, he could cry about it. Everybody else can take a good time out. They can take a good ass blocking. They don't go up on the panel and whine about it. That's what I say, bitch motherfucker. You don't know how to, after 2 years, you still don't know how to move. So like I said, kiss my ass. I'm done. For real, I'm done this time. Bitch.
I love you, Corio, so damn much.
Hold on, let me chat. Let me catch up with the chat. I just want to shout everybody out. I know I'm missing some of y'all, but Real K Fit, Miss Tiva, Just Ned, what up, my boos? How y'all doing? Bertha May, come on in. Hey, Cola James, Verbal Assassin, what up, the Inna? And hey, make sure you guys please like and share the video on the way in, please, and thank you very much. Did I miss somebody? If I missed you, just holler at me in the chat. Say, Hood Table, I'm here. But yes, everybody, come on in and make sure you like this video. And what up, Shy Girl Complex? How y'all doing? Linda B. Shout out to everybody who is a member in the chat. Thank you so very, very much. I appreciate you all for being here. Okay, so Corio. Hey, Creole, how you doing, love? And the Unfiltered Muffy. Corio just had to get some things off of her chest because I guess Rodney had got upset with something she said in a chat, and that was her response. What up? How you doing, Charlie? Hey, my baby. It's still your birthday month, so happy birthday again.
Thank you, Bo Child. I fall asleep and I wake up. I miss most of the good stuff. I got a red ball. I miss my. Why is it every time I fall asleep? Did you see what he did last night, Corio, on Lemons? Instead of going up there, the first thing he should have said. Yeah. Didn't even say happy birthday. Can you share my link?
entitled piece of shit, good for nothing, cocksucking bitch. That's all he is. He always thinks somebody owes him something. He always wants protection. You got to protect him from this. You got to protect him from that. Oh, God, I just attack people all the time. But then when somebody attacks me, I don't. Well, everybody takes up for Fifi, but when I get attacked, nobody takes up for me. How is that fair? Bitch, the fair comes in the summertime for 2 weeks. If you don't get your motherfucking ticket, bitch, you missed it. Stupid cunt.
Woo!
Hey NYW, what's up, boo?
I'm gonna duck from all these bullets flying, child. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Get
Miss
him,
Hey,
get
how
him.
you doing, beautiful? Hey, Shady Blue, what up, Dwayne? Child, I am gagging.
I'm loving it. I'm gonna tell you something. I told him don't poke the bear. Choreo is one of them ones that, in my opinion, it's the quiet. Like she speaks her mind, but it's the quiet one that don't really bother people. You don't need to poke that bear. When you back them into a corner, they're coming out swinging, baby. And that's what Choreo just did. She came out swinging.
Off the porch, child.
I
Off the
just real quick, I
porch.
want to apologize to the people in the chat and the people in the class. That was specifically for orangutan butt lips and no one else.
That's the new name right there. Orangutan butt lips. Booty lips.
Well, that orangutan guy is an idiot, man. I mean, he can go for anybody else, but don't do over here.
Don't do my Choreo. Now it's
Yeah,
up and
don't do.
stuck. That's like the hood tab though we was talking about the other night. If they mess with you, it's always up and stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I act like it ain't, even if I'm like, it's always up and stuck because there's you my boo thing.
And I wasn't even mean to him. That's the thing. I didn't even call him out his name. But I'm glad the little light I gave him made him think about me all night to the point he had to get up and go live. Now get up and go live off this bitch.
Yeah, because basically what you said was, and a lot of people don't like that when people say I'm leaving or I'll be back or I'm gone or I'll just go.
And come
You don't
back.
have to announce when you are leaving. And
Right.
then
Anybody else would have been like, kiss my ass, I don't need your opinion, or okay, or ignored me. But no, this bitch got to get up in the morning and go live on me and Bertha May.
How many people has he attacked now?
Girl, all women, except for he did go after Malik because he felt like Malik should have backed up Brooke the whole 2 years she was lying, telling us she was pregnant and had the baby. He went up on Lemon's panel and was cussing and fussing at Malik because he didn't stand behind Brooke through her fuck shit. I said it.
Ain't no real
that was
man
him.
supposed
I
to
heard
stand
somebody
behind
had
that.
said that. I heard somebody had said they was upset because
Is he in
Malik
love
didn't
with Brooke?
stand behind Brooke. So that was him who did that? Okay.
I'm sorry, Hood Dad. Was he in love with Brooke? Because he started with who was that again? He started with that Fifi TV over Brooke. Now he started with Malik over
Mama
Brooke.
Fifi?
I think he's
Not
really
real Mama Fifi. It's Fifi TV. She's
I
another.
don't think he's really into women. I don't think he's into women.
No, he's a jealous queen. He's one of those queens that don't like women. And he especially gets jealous when they're a beautiful woman. Nigga, we know you got a bussy, but you still got a dick in front, nigga. Clutch it and grab it and act like a motherfucking man. Bitch.
Hey Zion Movement, how you doing, Creole? What up, you guys? Come on in. What up, Real Mama Fifi? How you doing? Deanna said, we love some cussing and mess. Oh, child. What up, Keeping It Real? How you doing? Come on in. What up, newbie? Hey, beautiful. My
Hi,
red
Nick.
bone.
Oh, newbies in here.
Yes, my
Oh,
beautiful red. How you
oh
doing?
no, she heard me.
Yeah,
Okay.
she heard you. Just plug your ears, newbie. Don't even red ball. Don't rewind. You don't want to hear all that, okay? You don't want to hear all that. Hey, BA superstar. How you doing?
Hi, BA. Hey, Real K Fit. Why Real K Fit said wait? Oh, she
Real
talking
K
about.
Fit, why you say wait?
Hey, one shady. Oh
Hey, King
no, one
Chaos.
shady heard me cutting up.
Yeah, they all heard you, child. King
Oh,
Theos heard you. Everybody Cola heard you. Miss
Everybody now
LA.
know
Bertha
Choreo can
Blay heard
drag.
you.
oh
Dwayne heard
no.
you, child. You know what?
Oh
All I
no.
can do is just sit by and see.
All three of y'all
I
can
never had
drag.
a problem with Rodney. I never had a problem with Rodney. You know, like I said, there's very few people that I don't like on here. Very, very few. For the majority, I support a lot of people's channels. But I don't know. He might have a problem with me after this. It is what it is. I don't really care, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You drag Choreo and she responded.
And
With
we're
that
Team
said,
Choreo, by the way, too.
yes.
It's
Now I
always
want to
been
get
Choreo.
into some shit I saw on VS from her past two videos today. But before that, happy life. So you changed your name to Happy Show?
No, that's just me having fun with the panel name. It's still Happy Life. It's just
One shady. I'm
What?
sorry.
What?
He said, "Oh, you team anybody?" Talking to Happy Life.
Oh, who said that?
no, no, no. I said
Dwayne,
we Team Choreo with the
Dwayne,
Rodney
my
situation.
baby, my
Dwayne.
baby boy, Dwayne. He sure did.
Dwayne, you was not lying because
He
one
not.
day he's Team Army, one day he's
Oh,
Nessers, and the next day he's Pettyville, then the next day he's the Rider Liz, then the next day he's over there
He's
with Sean and them and Club Cat, then
and
the next day he with VS, and then
he's with you. One of those days, he's a hoodie.
he gonna tell me one day I'm gonna change my name to Happy Hood Table or some shit. No,
no, that was just a joke. Like I was like, I'm gonna have fun with this, but I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not really gonna do that though. But that was a joke thing.
okay, well, in all seriousness, Happy Life.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Don't send me any more videos, okay?
I got you. I got you. But before that, before y'all go into the topic, I want to shout out to you, Hood Table, for having me in your lucky heart and that you still like me no matter what. Charlie, I like you. Choreo, remind me not to make stupid mistakes
Well,
and
you do that every
help me
time
out.
in the chat, and I leave you alone. Don't start. I don't fuck with you. Leave me alone now. I'm still upset.
She's in a mood.
Yeah,
Your
she's still
best
upset.
bet
I
is
would
to
not do
Oh,
leave her
that.
the
okay,
hell alone.
Charlie.
But
I
Okay,
never
Charlie. But,
do. I treat
but
you.
I shout out to y'all
Oh,
too.
look,
And
there's your sexy
and
hood
you know
table.
what? I see his ass in the
Hey,
chat.
Big. Oh, good. Thank God, Big Rig missed all that. Okay.
I see that side view in the chat.
Hey.
But y'all, no, for real though. In all seriousness, I do like you, Happy Life. I've always liked you, Happy Life, and a lot of times you can add to the commentary on our platform and everything.
Really?
But I can't just help to think that sometimes you be trying to line me up.
I'm
Do you
not
know
gonna
why?
lie
Do
you.
you know why I say that?
Well, all right. Tell me why.
Okay, so you remember when Bree had a discussion with you, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, so and then we had like 2, 3, 11 discussions with you, right?
2, 3, 11.
Yeah, 2, 3, or 11. Yeah.
I only remember the Breeze thing.
Oh no, we didn't talk to you several times. Charlie.
Yep. How many
Choreo?
times have I give you advice? That's what she's talking about. Happy life.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Advice.
Yeah.
So you remember when Bree hit my panel one day and she said, "Happy Life, if you know me and Ness are not getting along, why do you send me videos of people dragging Ness?"
Yeah,
And
I remember
we
that.
had that conversation and we said, if you like two people, because you said you like Bree and you liked Ness. So if you like two people, then you shouldn't really send them videos of the other person getting dragged, because if you're sending videos to Bree of Ness getting dragged, then you might possibly end up sending videos to Ness of Bree getting dragged, right?
No.
You don't think so? You wouldn't do that if you cool with Bree and Ness. You would send videos to Bree and Ness getting dragged, but you wouldn't send videos to Ness and Bree getting dragged, and you're cool with both of them.
Well, right now the status is kind of up in the air. So right now I am in Nez's chat, but it's like a probation period. So per se, we don't know if Ness is like that. And then as far as with Bree, it's kind of neutral right now. So I'm roaming around like freelance.
Okay. Well, all I ask is if there's somebody that I have said time and 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 time again that I don't fuck with, do not send me videos that is content about them.
Okay.
And I asked you several times, and even the very last video that you sent me, it had the name of the person that I do not fuck with, and you keep sending me those videos. Now, I'm not going to say what videos, I'm not going to say the title of the videos or who made the video, but I just asked, if I don't fuck with nobody, do not send me videos that has anything to do with them, because I'm starting to feel like Bree. Like, if somebody don't like you, Happy Life, then I mean, I got trolls out here on certain people's name, people trolling me, people telling me I don't like this person don't like you, and I'm getting their videos put in my DMs. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. If somebody didn't like you, Happy Life, I'm not gonna send them a video. Oh, Happy Life over here dragging you, and I know you don't even like them. Like, why would I do that? It's like you're kind of like trying to incite, I don't know, a flame or something between two people, and it's kind of weird.
Like you trying to get her to comment when you send her some fuck shit like that. Like
right.
You get her to comment so you can forward it on, like you did with Bree when you did that with between Ness and Bree. And furthermore, nigga, don't be sitting up under a goddamn comment section asking somebody to interview with the Hood Table. You are not her motherfucking PR person. You don't ask anybody to interview with her. If she wants to interview with somebody, motherfucker, she will ask them her goddamn self.
And it wasn't even an interview. It wasn't an interview, but
she asked them to come over here and talk on your panel.
But right, but I just want to make sure I'm clear. I saw a video. VS shared a video, and it was pertaining to Shakim sending a peen pic to ODS and Dimples getting upset about not receiving shit, and she had sent money to what's his name? The pink guy, pink pic guy. What's the name?
Shakim. ODS.
So Shakim.
Pink pic? Oh my god.
So Dimples had made a.
We call him bed bug nowadays.
Yeah, Dimples had tagged Shakim in the post. And so I'm just following the shit. I'm just following the trail. I'm like, what is VS talking about? That lead me over here to Dimple's post, and that led me to Shakim post. And I go to Shakim's wall, and under his wall is a comment from you. Say, hey, the Hood Table is live. Do you want to go over here to the Hood Table?
Right.
And
I didn't mean it to be on that specific video. I was trying to do another one, but it got to that video.
But regardless, it was like a few days ago. So you didn't put that under Shakim. You didn't mean to send that message to Shakim?
No, I did mean, but I didn't mean to do it under that specific video, though.
And you know that Shakim has called the Hood Table a bag of bitches before?
Yeah,
No, I did. I didn't know that part. Honestly, I
you
didn't know
watch
about it.
you watch Kim's lives and videos like a hog. Shut the fuck
But
up
I'm
with your
saying you specifically, Hood Table. I didn't really hear him say you. I hear him call other women that, but I didn't hear you.
Well, this was after the dollar he supposedly gave her table and took it back, which is a convertible or whatnot. And I'm still in that word. It's mine
I
now.
don't believe you, the Happy Show, but I'm still trying to, keep it cool because you done been on a lot of my panels. You done been over here in my link in my chat, and I know that you know that me and Shakim had a thing. I done said it a million times over here. I know that you know that you know. And the comment that you made under his live, he made a post saying, and that's the thing. I don't even understand what your comment had to do with his post. He said, I'm about to drag the fuck out of Smoke because he using my content and didn't even send me no cash apps. And everybody else comment toward that. And what you say? You said there is a channel called the Hood Table. If you interested, do you want to hit the panel?
Oh man, why would he fuck that up?
What?
What do you mean? You the one who commented on his shit.
No, but I thought he had a different video, like the video before that. Like nothing happened, right? So he was doing a video about per se hoodie or whatever, and I was to like post that comment. That's what I was trying to post the comment for, but it ended up being something totally different, and I was like, "What? I post that there?"
Can I ask you a question? How many other times have you did some fuck shit like this? Put the hood up under a video offering her a panel up. How many times? I just want to know.
I would think one time.
Well, guess what, motherfucker? That was one time too many. Don't use her name in anything. That's not your right to do that. You're not her PR person. You don't.
I wouldn't even do
matter
that.
of fact, don't do that with any content creator. But I care about the Hood Table, and you shouldn't do that. I'm trying not to cuss you the fuck out.
I understand what you're saying. Like I didn't mean for it to like go to talk.
You never mean to do shit, but you always doing it. You always doing it, but you never mean to do shit.
But I mean, I didn't mean for him to like take it that far. I was like, hey, if you're interested in this channel, like
he didn't take anything that far. That's why I'm confused as to why you're confused, because all Shakim did was make a post on his own community wall that had nothing to do with me. He said he was going to drag the fuck out of Smoke. What does that have to do with the Hood Table? Why would you say on that post there's a channel called the Hood Table, as if you don't know that he know the fuck about me? And if you're interested, do you want to hit the panel? I'm confused, Happy Life, and I feel like you playing on my top. That's why I said I feel like I'm Bree. I feel like I'm right now.
I'm gonna give you a little word of advice. If you don't know if two content creators are beefing, don't say nothing. That's your best bet. Don't try to share nobody out with them, because supposedly you never saw this, which is how many times have you said this on Live's Hood Table about you and Tiny Elvis not liking each other?
Oh my God! I mean,
you if you missed it, there was no reason to go over to specifically Shakimi, and he starts Shad. Come on now.
Yeah.
You know better. Don't be playing.
But
I wasn't playing. I just came off the wrong way. Like I really didn't mean to like be that serious or trying to line somebody up or something.
Why did you ask him to hit my panel?
I don't know, because some people.
I don't go in other people's chats and say, "Hey, do you know about VS, or do you know about Bree, or do you know about Sean Bradley? Do you want to go hit their panel?"
Because my thought process was just simple. Like some people had a some women have a soft spot for Shakim, and
I do not.
yeah,
We
yeah.
I
don't
don't
over
want no
here.
scrub.
We
Scrub is
don't
a guy
over
that can't
here.
get no love. He's a
Okay,
scrub. Child, he's a scrub.
so after you said that, I asked you why you said that, and you said I didn't really know that you didn't fuck with him. And that was on a Wednesday at
Yeah.
1:45 a.m. And what did you do on that same Wednesday at 11:26 a.m.? You sent me another video involving Shakim and told me to check it out.
Yep.
I don't fuck with that nigga. So
Okay.
please don't comment on his posts about me. Don't send me any links about me to him. Or see, this what makes me think, like when I said earlier about Bree, like if I'm Bree and I'm beefing with Ness, and you sending me videos of people dragging her, but you claim you like both of us. Of course Bree thought, well, shit, if he's sending me videos about her getting dragged, how do I know he ain't sending her videos about me getting dragged? So that's kind of how I feel right now. Like you might be sending me shit of him, and you might be sending him shit of me. It's a weird feeling, and I don't like it.
Now, me and Shakim don't like each other. We really don't. So, chance of
I
me like just
ain't,
sending anything is not gonna work.
ain't got shit to do with shit. We not talking about you and Shakim's relationship. We talking about the hood table and Shakim's relationship.
Um,
It's weird. It's really weird. Even if me and Shakim did get into it, don't nobody do that. I don't know what's. I mean, I do know what sector you're from. You say the entertainment sector, but that is really, really weird to just go into somebody's chat or go under their post and drop down, and they talk about something over here to the left, and you make some comment over here to the right, talking about let's go over here to the hood table. Do you want to hit her link? Like, why would you tell somebody to hit my link? That is so weird. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. Like I said, I've liked you. I've always liked you, but I just hate repeating the same shit. Like, it's really weird. I'm gonna let it go.
I feel you. I feel you. I understand what you're saying, and I would never send anything to that guy because he's just lusty as fuck. So, with that said, I'm gonna drop down in the chat and
Yeah,
have
drop
y'all
down, bitch.
bless.
Drop
Yeah,
down, bitch. Drop down, bitch.
Hold on, Corey, yourself.
no. Let me say this. Let me say this last thing. If you don't
Okay.
fuck with him and you don't like him, then why 5 days ago you told him, do you want to hit the hood tables link?
Yeah, I just told the wrong person that
So who did you
like
mean to tell?
uh I mean to tell somebody in like Pettyville or something, but I accidentally clicked him.
Okay.
So when I asked you why you did it, you didn't go over there and delete the comment.
Well, that's why I said I forgot to delete the comment because
Okay, so
by the
could you
time I
please
made
do
the
me a
comment,
favor?
I had to go to work.
Okay, so could you please do me a favor? That would make me feel better if you go over there and delete that comment.
Yeah, I definitely will. So I will drop down in the chat, and I'm thankful that you brought it up and that we cleared it up, and I will definitely make sure that I will never do things like that again. I know I
Yeah,
have my
because it just
mistakes
don't look
here and
right.
there,
It just don't
but
look right. Everybody
yeah,
knows he
it don't
dragged
look.
me. He
Yeah,
talks about me. I'm a bag of bitches to him, and to have
yeah,
my name anywhere under his
yeah.
comment
That's it.
section, it's not a good look. It's not.
Yeah. So I'll go delete. I'll drop down in the chat and shout out to y'all.
All right. Shout out to you, Happy Life or Happy Show or Happy Feet.
Lord have mercy. I would never. I'm gonna say this step. I'm gonna say it for myself. I would never do that to you and table. I love you, bitch. Who to who?
Hooty hoo.
What up?
Hey, Sissy.
Hey, How you doing, sister, from another mister?
Hi, I'm good. Hey, beautiful women on the panel.
Hey.
I just got so irritated. I'm sorry. Okay.
That's okay. I have a question. I'm wrong. I'm wrong when I say this. God forgive me, but I mean it, so I might as well say it. Is there not a slow bus, yellow bus section? Do we not have a section where the people who play with their bubble gum
I,
belong? I mean, because this is weird.
and
Go ahead,
here's the thing.
Curio.
He's not slow. He's not as slow as you think he is. He's just a messy
I know
motherfucker. That's it.
very
That's all.
much.
And he does.
So you
I
said
taught
all the
him
cuss
that
words for me. Thank you.
he's going to get up here and go, I didn't know what, I didn't think I did, I didn't mean it that way. I knew everything he was going to say. I knew everything he was. What did you say to me, Creole? Don't curse.
No, I said you doing all the cursing for me.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, girl, I'm trying. I was going to say, girl, I'm gonna try. Try not to cut for you, but I knew he was going to say that because that every time he gets popped, doing this kind of stuff, it's always, oh well. He gets slower and slower. He starts out in the chat saying hi. His IQ is about 100. Then when he gets popped, it slows down to about 80. And then when he gets confronted and has to answer questions, it's all the way down to 50. You see what I'm saying? The
Yes,
IQ gets
ma'am.
slower and slower depending on how bad he's popped.
Yeah, because he knew what he was doing. Like the hood table said, he called it out. He did that to Bree. And when y'all brung it to him over here, I was right here when y'all did it. He just act like he really couldn't understand why y'all thought that. Why are you saying I don't understand? I don't understand. I didn't mean to do that. I really know I wasn't trying, and knew dang well that he was trying to start some stuff.
Just, I don't know. I would block him, but the hood
Me too.
table is, I would,
Hey, y'all,
block
go
him
to the restroom. I'll be right back. Go
here,
ahead.
baby girl. I would block him from my IG, so there would be no questions about him sending me further links. Because I really feel, especially since he did what he did to Bree, with what he did to Bree, right, Creole?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay. For you to be sending me things, I kind of feel like I would feel like it's like she said, is this a setup? Are you waiting for me to reply so you can copy that and then send it on to the person whose link you sent me? He's untrustworthy and he's fake
Right.
and he's phony. And I'm just
Angie.
sick of it. We've
Yeah.
tried, you don't know how many times, Creole, me, Charlie, and the hood table have tried to explain how he needs to move and that the moves he were making are weird and unseemly. And he always says he understands, and then the next time he's done something different, but it's all still fucked up. So
All for his
yeah,
enjoyment. I'm gonna send this
And
to
I'm
the
back.
like.
Sorry.
I'm gonna send this to the hood table, and I'm gonna send this to Charlie. And I know they don't get along, but I'm gonna sit back and watch them fight. No, you not.
Yeah, because
No, you
we
not.
had several conversations about him. Like, don't do that. That's messy. Don't go behind the scenes. And if you like two people, then you say you don't like this person, you don't like that person, but you just commented under their post a few days ago to come to my show. Like, it's not giving. I'm sorry. I'm not. I was born at night, but not last night. Do I got to use the old homage?
yes, go
Like,
ahead.
I'm not street. I'm not done. I'm street nigga.
Mhm.
I'm street nigga to the heart, nigga. I grew up in the streets, nigga, and I'm not no fool. I'm not no fool, and I'm trying to be nice about it, but then it's like you playing in my face. And I don't like it. I don't like for people to act like they don't know what they doing. That's like children. I hate when kids act like they don't know what the fuck they doing and they know what the fuck they doing, but then when adults do it, it's like way worse. Like, you know what the
Yeah.
fuck you doing? Don't play with me. And if you realize I asked you that a few days ago, why you put that under his post, you didn't even go back and delete it. And if you really meant to put it under somebody else's post, who else post did you put it under? Somebody at Pettyville. So who's somebody at Pettyville?
Right. Lied on the
Like, don't
just
play with
lie.
me. I hate when people like I hate liars. I hate people who always trying to make up an excuse for the excuse, and people who try to play in your face. I hate that with a passion. Don't lie to me. Don't play on me. Just delete the motherfucking post and don't do it again.
Here's the thing, Creole. When he answered her, when she said, what did you say, Hood Table? Why did you, or the first time?
I asked him, I said, first of all, he be sending me videos on all type of content creators, okay? And I ain't even gonna put all the shit out there. But when he sent me that video, I was like, why? And I was being nice. I was being nice. Because y'all know I'm nice until I get unnice. and I said, hey, Happy Life, why did you ask Shakim, did he want to hit my panel? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. And he said the reason was simple.
That's the part that got me. The reason was simple. Don't that sound smart ass to you?
Yep, it does.
But he's slow.
I still was being nice. And he said the reason was simple. Maybe change his ways and good entertainment. That don't even make sense. I think there's a few words missing, but that's literally what he said. The reason was simple. Maybe change his ways and good entertainment. Now, did y'all hear my question?
Right.
Yeah.
And did you hear that
Happy
answer?
Life, why did you ask Shakim, did he want to hit my panel? And his response was, the reason was simple. Maybe change his ways and good entertainment. Do that make any kind of sense?
And did that go along with his answers up here when he was talking to her?
No. And then I said, but you know I don't fuck with him. And his response, honestly, I didn't know, like, you really, 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 really don't fuck with him. Because some others, hold on, let me say it again, Creole. I said, but you know I don't fuck with him. He said, honestly, I didn't know, like, you really, 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 really don't fuck with him, because some others really have a soft spot for him.
So doesn't that denote that he knew she didn't fuck with him?
Wasn't that same live that we discussed that situation, the one that we had one of our talks with him about?
But I'm just saying, though, when you put that many reallys, I didn't think you really. That means he knew. He just didn't think you were really, really serious about not liking.
That's why I said, right. I don't believe that you don't know that we don't get along, because he said, I didn't think you really, 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 really didn't like him.
Nobody really, really likes him hardly.
For you to have all them reallys, that means you knew that I didn't fuck with him.
Yeah, I got to sing, and I did it in Shakim's face. Did you see that last night, Choreo, where I was singing "No Scrub"? I did it right to Shakim. He's like, "Did you call me a scrub?" Yes, I did.
Hey, Mary Carey, how you doing, beautiful? And thank you, Happy Life. He said he did delete the comment. Thank you, Happy Life. Okay.
But you know what? If I'm not mistaken, one day on Ness's panel, it was a female, and Ness had to tell him, Ness said that it's weird because you keep contacting her like that. I forgot who it was. Oh my goodness. I forgot what lab that was.
Movie chat.
Yeah, and he kept on. I don't know do you remember who the person was?
He was doing it to a lot of them. It wasn't just one.
Okay.
He got kicked out of the movie chat, and then he did it again in the Discord. I guess she's got a Discord or something. I don't know what it was. Or it was Bree's Discord that he got. Somebody else's Discord he got kicked out of for the same damn thing.
Like he keeps on.
It probably was both.
You get it mixed up because there's so many people with back chats, private chats, and all this other stuff.
Hey, viewers of you. Hey, baby. How you doing?
He was getting, but you're right, Creole. he was talking to a lot of the females behind the scene, and it was making them uncomfortable, and they were telling him to leave them alone.
Hey, Angie.
And he couldn't understand why. Like, I know that's what I read, Apple Juice Gate.
Oh,
he couldn't understand why it was making them uncomfortable. I was just sending it, and they was like, yeah, but quit. We don't want it. Like, they, Ness had to really like stop. I don't, like I said, I don't deal with him at all. I don't deal with him. I don't care if he meant to do it, not meant to do it. Once you show me who you really are, I believe you.
Somebody say don't do something.
I asked her, I said, please block him. But Hood Table is what on YouTube.
She got a soft
on YouTube, she's way
Y'all have no
nicer
idea.
than me.
I'm a monster in real life.
Yeah,
Y'all have
she's
no
way
idea.
And
I
I
try
think
so hard not
yes.
to go that route on
Yes.
YouTube.
And in
I try so
I
hard.
think I'm nicer than she is.
You
person.
are.
And
You
in-
are,
on
because my
YouTube-
sons, even when I
yeah.
tell my sons about what the fuck be going on here and how some people be trying to drag me and talk shit,
Yes.
they be like, and I know you. I be like, no, y'all have no idea.
Yes.
No idea.
Yes. So
And I
it's
don't,
like
I
a
don't, but I don't
flip.
want to be that person that
Right.
I see on these other channels just cursing all day. I don't want that in my life.
Right. Right.
I really don't, because it's stressful enough, and it's a lot to even watch other content creators do that shit all the time. It's like, oh my God, this shit kind of gets like, it takes a toll on you as a subscriber to even hear and watch what they do all the time. And you got to take breaks sometimes.
You know why?
Curio lover.
Because you don't learn. You don't learn. You're going to do some more fuck shit because you think you slick. You think you slicker than a Snicker, and you're not. And it's just going to be it's going to be wash, rinse, repeat. And so I feel like just cut it off. Just cut it off at the pass. He's done fucked up over here 2-3 times. Let it go. It's not like, he doesn't add anything. He's just a regular supporter just like I am. So what is he adding? Because he's going to just do something else. He can't help himself.
And it will get back to us. It will get back to us. People snitch on here. I'm going to tell you something. Happy Life, you may think you got friends behind the scenes you talking to, but if you do the wrong thing, they're going to snitch.
Yep. And they going to have every message. They going to have every message that you ever sent them, and they going to post it. And they going to catch you up in some shit, which is what me, Corio, and Charlie tried to tell you like not even 2 weeks ago. But anyway, is this Big Man?
Hey, Hood Table.
Hey, baby. How you doing?
Hey,
I'm going to wonder, hey, what's up, Charlie? Hey, everybody. Hey, Miss Polk. I can't never get her name right for some reason.
Creole?
Yeah. I'm going to say crayons in a minute, but.
Oh, Lord.
Did you get my message? I tagged you on my community wall.
You hold up. Let me see. You just did it?
I did it like a while ago. Did you know it's a season? I know I'm off topic. Did you know it's a season 5 of what's the name is out?
Let me see.
What'd you say, Big Man?
I said
Season
I know
5.
Season 5, and I know I'm off topic. Happy Life, I'm gonna kick your butt. Leave my ladies alone. But anyway,
Season 5 of what?
Ruthless. Yes.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm about to Google.
Look at this goofy. Now all of a sudden he doesn't have any friends behind the scenes. He only has the only friend he has is God. Okay.
Oh my God, season 5 is out.
Yes.
Okay. I'm about to binge watch this weekend. I'm about to binge watch. Oh, I didn't know Ruthless was out. I got a Facebook group dedicated to Ruthless, and nobody even commented in the group to tell me.
I didn't know until my uncle called me. He said, "You better get BT Plus."
Uh-oh.
And you better. He's a Ruthless fan.
Right.
And I went and I signed into my BT Plus, and all I know, I said season 5. I said I need to go get the hood.
Thank you, big man. Thank you. I promise. And I've been covering this show since day one, so I feel kind of bad that I'm behind, and they on episode like 5. So I'm gonna binge watch this weekend, and of course I'm gonna hit you up if you want to review any of the shows with me.
I'm already on episode 2.
Okay, I'm gonna have to catch up with you.
Big man said you catch up with me.
You have to catch up with me because when I seen it.
Listen, hold up, big man. Now you already know. I'm gonna do 1 through 3. I'm gonna do episodes 1 through 3 all together, and then I'm gonna do 4, and then I'm gonna do 5. And you're gonna go on from there. Yep, you already know how I do.
All I gotta tell you, can I get a little spoiler?
Oh my God, I can't wait. Okay, don't even tell me no spoilers. No spoilers at all, big man. Okay?
I'm not gonna say it.
No, big man. No spoilers. No spoilers.
I'm keeping my mouth closed, but it's supposed to be good though.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we gonna get into that. Y'all.
You made her feel really better, big man.
I know, like my whole mood, yes, I'm excited now because y'all know I love me some Ruthless, that Tyler Perry fuck shit ass show. I love that show. Okay.
Yes, I said let me come up here and make Hood Table proud of me because all I know is I was waiting on it to come back. When it says season 5, I said I need to go get my Hood Table. I need to go get it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm telling you, I'm binge watching this weekend. I might start tonight. Sure.
Yeah, you better start tonight.
Okay.
Well, happy life. Leave my ladies alone. Before I have to get you again.
Oh snap! Big man gonna get him.
All right, big man. Anything else you got to say before I move on to the next topic?
Oh, I'm done. I just wanted to let you feel good.
All right. Okay, baby.
Thank you, big man.
All right, y'all. I'm about to go back into my dungeon.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you up on IG when I decide to do the show. It might be Sunday. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So get your other episodes in.
All right.
All right.
2 to 3. Oh, hey, JK Fit. Bye.
All right. Bye, baby. Okay. So the next topic, Creole, if you want to stay up here, you can. Feel free, baby. But I want to discuss what we learned from VS today. I don't know if anybody watched VS.
I have no idea.
I had to catch the replays because she went live the first time. It was early in the morning. I was out to the world because she's an hour ahead. She on East Coast time.
Well, make sure I'm where I should be, Charlie. Okay. Now, VS had made 2 videos today. One real early and then another one later. Now, in the first video, VS said something about somebody has said that they were at a restaurant and that VS had called the restaurant like 2, 3, 11 times. Did y'all hear that?
That's the only part I heard is when VS said it was not her that called their restaurant, and if anybody's calling on her behalf, they need to stop.
Right. And she said she's going to contact somebody and make sure, and she said she'll even like show an investigator or show the police her call logs on her different phones to prove that she didn't call nobody. So I thought that was really weird. Like, and it kind of reminded me of, remember that situation with mother, remember that shit? I know old girl don't want nobody to really talk about that shit, but old girl who had took pictures of his house or his car and stuff like that. And then when he was at the when he was at the restaurant, it kind of reminded me of that storyline right there, which wasn't a storyline. It really happened. He was there. People were calling the restaurant, talking about they about to come up there. Can they come visit? It's kind of weird. It's really kind of weird, right? So VS says it wasn't her. It wasn't her. But I didn't catch who was it that said she was calling the restaurant.
I didn't catch who said it.
I didn't catch either.
But I'm gonna say this:
who was at the restaurant eating?
That's what I'm trying to figure out because VS just said I might have missed it. I might have missed it because I was red balling and shit, and just trying to catch up on shit. And so
the person that was at the restaurant eating was Ness.
Okay. So allegedly, Ness said that VS had called the restaurant like 2 or 3 times while she was in the restaurant, and VS was like, "No, I didn't. I didn't call the restaurant. I didn't know you was at a restaurant. And if I have to, I will have my call logs investigated to prove that I did not call a restaurant." And you know, whether you delete something or even get a new phone, burn the phone, whatever, those call logs, those phone calls, they're always there. Modern technology, right? So then VS went live again later on in the day. And this was her second live today. And she said that one of her CC friends, you know, somebody who's a content creator, had reached out to her and told her that she needs to go to Shelly's live right now. So Shelly was live and VS ran over there, and Shelly was talking to Shireen. And we all knew who Shireen is, right? The whole reason why VS was off of YouTube for 3 years. And Shireen,
Yep.
Shelly said,
Yep.
now, who was that again? Tell me that, what you said again to me or whatever, who tried to cut. And so Shireen said, Shelly was like, is it true that Ness tried to contact you? And Shireen said, yes. And Shelly said, what did she want? And so Shireen, she didn't want to say exactly what Ness wanted, but she said that she told Ness that she really didn't want to have anything to do with what Ness has going on with VS, but she told her, maybe you should go talk to somebody else. And that somebody else is Kiki. Another lady who had an issue with VS. Another person that, you know, VS, she went to court with her. She won her case. They also have to see each other, you know, again soon. And VS was like, what? So you talking to other people who lost cases against me, and you know, and of course VS downloads the video. Like, VS is good for that. If somebody is talking about her, talking about doing things to her, threatening her, accusing her of shit, VS had learned a valuable lesson from 3-4 years ago when she was, you know, kicked off of YouTube or social media. She learned her lesson. So now, as we all know, she take different, you know, measures. And evidently, Ness wanted some information from Shireen. And I don't know if this was before Ness got served and has a court appearance, or if this was after VS got served. But from what we know right now, VS and Ness do have a court date.
Yeah, after Ness got served. Yeah,
Well,
after Ness got served, they do got a court date. And VS said it's going to be in October.
Well, let me
if you
just
told
say,
her that you need to get another attorney, you talking about you got an attorney up in, you know, where you at, you need to get an attorney in VA as well.
Let me just say this real quick.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it. I didn't know anything about anybody eating in a restaurant. I didn't see any of VS's videos. I don't know nothing about Shelly's video. So I am completely out of the loop, and I'm hearing this story the first time from you guys. I didn't even. What, Ness was live while she was at a restaurant?
I didn't even know that. I was looking for the videos. I was trying to find out. I mean, something in my mind was like, oh, she talking about Ness. But I'm like, I didn't see the video. So, yeah, and then I remembered. I said, oh, I remember when Ness went live the other day. She was doing her makeup. She got dressed. And I think there's one piece really, you know, tight little jumper thing or whatever it was. And she went to this restaurant. I don't know what type of restaurant, but I think they sell like wings and all kind of things. But it hit me. It hit me. It just like literally hit me. And I was like, oh yeah, I saw her when she went and got in her car and she drove to the restaurant and she was all by herself. So yeah, okay, it makes sense now. But VS said, basically, somebody has said the other day about VS talking about RICO and all that kind of stuff, charges and all that kind of stuff. And today VS was like, when people conspire to do something to someone and they openly say say it, and she has evidence, she can absolutely put them all on one case. So I'm here for it all. I really truly, seriously, y'all.
Well,
Really
I
don't
don't.
like for people
It's
to have to go to court with people.
I
But if
just
you
don't
have
know
to, you
anything
have to.
about it. It's hard to even comment because I've been
All
obviously I
right.
missed all of
You
it
want me to
for the.
break it down for
And
you?
I understand, but
No,
Charlie,
I'm
go ahead and
good.
break it down,
All
Charlie.
right.
Break it down. Break it down.
Basically, this all started a while back. VS has been ignoring for a while there. Ness was going after VS. VS was in another sector doing her thing with other people like she does. And then uh she just got tired of it. You know how you keep poking, and eventually somebody gets tired of it? Well, she came back at her one day and just showing her videos of the interviews and stuff that she had done with her, right? Well, then there started a back and forth kind of situation. Uh, VS found the pastor that she was talking about in said video, and talked to her. Then Ness said that she was going to go after VS because of her talking to the pastor about her situation, which in the call, they didn't really like release any medical information, if that makes any sense. Um, but that's the way it went with everything. And then she claimed she had served something to VS. VS said, "Well, I haven't gotten anything that is legal and binding." She claimed she sent her a cease and desist and a thing to take down VS's videos that she paid for, because she paid for that interview. That wasn't free. She gave her money for
Right.
it. And then
It was like a
VS,
couple $100s, right?
yeah, she gave her a
Yeah.
couple hundred, and then she she won the Halloween contest or whatnot. And then VS actually did send, because she threatened her, VS actually did send paperwork to Ness and had her served, and there is a picture of her at her front door. It was a video, but we saw a picture of it getting served. So yeah, that's all the breakdown for right now.
Yep, and that's basically the gist of it. VS heard Ness say, or what she thought she heard her say was basically, "I'm gonna do something to you. I'm gonna press charges. I'm gonna do, take you to court." Something Ness said prompted VS to go and get her served. And while Ness was up there talking about she served VS, and while Ness was up there talking about ain't nobody served her, VS was like, "Oh, so you want to play on YouTube and tell people ain't nobody served you?" And that's when she showed the picture of the actual, the person going out to serve her. And we saw her picture, and some people was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe, oh my God, oh my God." But the thing is, VS still plans to go over to Vegas with her Mo 3 Sector friends and have an awesome time. And she even said if people want to hang out with her or take pictures with her, she ain't got no beef with nobody over there. She's still going to Vegas. As far as we know, Ness, Lemon, Sheffy, a lot of other people are going to Vegas as well. I don't know for sure if Shakim is going, and
Also, Lemon and VS are okay now, I guess, because they had a talk on his platform.
yeah. So Shakim,
You missed a lot, Corio.
what's his name? Not Shakim, and what's his friend name? Ro.
Yeah, honest
Ro.
Ro.
Now, Ro,
They ain't friends
I
no
thought
more.
was not going. Now, clear me up, you guys. Clear me up, because I haven't been on here a lot, but I've been trying to keep up. But I thought Ro was not going, and I thought Shakim was going because he used his credit from when he didn't go to DC to get a Vegas ticket, right? So are y'all telling
They ain't
me?
friends no more. Did you
Yeah,
know that?
Okay, that part. Okay, I want to get to that part. But are they telling us that Shakim no longer has a sponsor at all?
Yep.
No, he claims he has his own sponsor. I heard him say that. He has his own sponsor.
Okay, and they're having a fundraiser for Ro. And
Right.
I ain't really participated in any fundraisers, but I think this might be the first one that I participate in. But they said they are going to wait till it's literally almost time to go to Vegas. So probably this week to do a fundraiser. And that's just for Rose spending money to go to Vegas. And I might have to donate to that because I'm not a big donator. I ain't gonna lie, because a lot of this shit that people be asking money for, I just be like,
I just have a problem. If you don't have the money, you should keep your ass at home.
That's what ODS said. ODS
I
literally
don't
said this.
understand that. I don't understand adults that don't have at least one credit card. But okay, if you don't have a credit card, fine. Some people don't believe in them, right?
Yes.
But
Mhm.
but if you can't, you're gonna be there for probably three nights, 4 days.
But that's what
And
ODS and other people have been saying, Corey, the same
yeah,
bullshit.
but
Why go out
that's
of town if you can't afford to go?
that's what my family, my mother, my father, my grandmother always said. You're supposed to keep your ass at home. They don't care if you're going around the corner to the store. If you don't have the money, stay your ass at home. So you're gonna go from all the way from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast, and you don't have because it's supposed to be money for like food and incidentals. So basically, you have to wait to eat when other people are ready to eat. You see what I'm saying? Because wonder if you
Ugh,
don't make enough wonder if they go to a few expensive places.
I
And
ain't never went out
I
of town. And I done said
and
it
not had
before.
any money. It doesn't make sense.
I ain't never, and I'm telling you, when I tell you okay, before the Rona, now I'm gonna be honest, we haven't took a vacation since the Rona passed or whatever you want to call it, because people still get it. But you know what I'm saying? Since the pandemic, we haven't, and that could be me, skeptical of flying and getting on the plane. That could just be me. But before the Rona, we traveled at least twice a year. We would travel with like 10, 12 people. We would throw like old boy said, Johnny, he threw a name in the hat and they pulled out 5 eggs. We would throw a name in literally a hat or whatever and say, whatever we pull out, that's where we going. That's how we travel with my friends and family. And we all did not leave home with less than 3, 4, 5K. At least. And we got kids with us that we have to take care of. If I did not have the money to travel because, I didn't have some struggle times in my life. I ain't gonna sit here like on a high haul like I ain't never struggled. I do reside in the hood for a reason. Okay, so I have struggled. Those times I gotta pass. Sorry, I can't go. No, the money ain't hitting right now. I stay home. I don't go on social media. I don't set up a GoFundMe. I don't go out on the corner tricking. I don't send no coochie pics.
I just think
I just don't go.
the begging has just gotten out of
Out of
control.
control.
Point.
Out of control.
These motherfuckers don't even have any shame anymore. And I will never, I haven't my father told me, don't give a man your money. And I don't men can get a job. They can do day labor. He has a car. He could Uber Eats. He could do Grubhub. He can make extra money
Preach.
like that before he goes on that trip.
You
So
know what,
I will
Corio?
never
Your
give
daddy
up.
and my daddy could have been best friends.
Yeah, you don't
Because
give
when
a
I
woman
tell
go
And
to
you,
mine too. And mine
no.
too. Come on.
Why can't he Grubhub? Why can't you get? They put that money right into your whatever account, like credit card or debit card or account you put in. Once you press the cash out button, they put that money in your account. They don't leave really till Friday, Thursday, Friday. You can't get a couple hundred, $200-$300
girl, when I
before
tell
you
you
leave.
the way I grew up, and we struggled a lot. We struggled a lot. We was poor. Whatever definition of poor that you can look up in the internet or on Google, we was probably below that. Okay, But my father, which is my stepdad always worked, whether it was at a packing plant or some type of assembly line job, whether it was catching catfish, whether it was, I remember one time my stepdad, you know what he used to do? Do y'all know what a pallet is?
Yeah.
You know what a pallet, that wooden thing that they use in warehouses?
I was engaged to a guy who owned the company. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how many of y'all might have experienced this or know somebody who got into that business, but my stepdad would go around to all these businesses and companies, and the pallets that they would throw out, he would stack them up on his pickup truck. He would take them home. He would nail them up if they were damaged. He would make them nice and neat, and he would stack them up, and he would go resell them. Like, when I grew up, I'm just saying this to say, he did all kind of hustles that I can't even mention. Okay,
that's what
if y'all know where I'm going.
I know what you mean.
Right.
Okay. He was a hustler, right? My mother was a saint. She was a Christian. She did no wrong ever in my eyes. Didn't even curse. Didn't even drink. But my stepdad was a whole nother story. And when I first moved out on my own, and the first time I came and asked him for some motherfucking money, this motherfucker, my stepdaddy, I know you ain't got no. He talked to me like a bitch on the street. I know you ain't got no nigga over there in between your legs. I mean, no coot.
That's right.
He's straight hood. He's from the street, and he's like, I know you ain't got no man laid up in your bed, and you asking us for some money.
That's right. Come through, daddy. That's right.
That was like an eye opener for me. I was like, hold the fuck up. My stepdaddy did everything for my mom. She didn't even have to work. She literally didn't start even working until like my youngest brother was in kindergarten. And then after that, she probably worked for 3 years. And he always said, you ain't got to work. I don't know why you working. But when she did work, guess what she did with her money? He never asked her for a cent.
Right. It sounds like my
everything
husband.
that he made, he would give her his money to pay bills, and he would keep his drinking money, his smoking money, his partying money, but everything else he gave to her, and he never asked her for shit. So I learned at a very young age as a single mother, motherfucker, if you ain't coming with a job, a car, you ain't even gotta have no career, be a lawyer or some shit. But if I gotta go to my parents to ask for some motherfucking money, then I don't need you. And that's
baby. Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Can I say something? Okay. Let me tell you something. Before I got married, I had some crumb snatchers. Okay. I had a whole bunch of crumb snatchers, and I was a manager during the day. But 3 days a week, boo, when I put my children to sleep, me and a friend of mine started our own stripping company, and we had dope dealers, people with a lot of money who would pay for us to come where they were, that would pay us cash to strip. And so I had put that in one of my books, and I said it on my show one day, and somebody thought they would come in my little thing and tell me they can't believe I did it. Baby, I did what I had to do to take care of my insurance. Do you hear that? My kids didn't know what I did until they got grown and read my book. Because I believe that not all kids, that your kids, should know some of the stuff that you have to endure while they kids to take care of them. So when I come on YouTube and I see a whole bunch of these so-called parents, and that's all I'm going to say, I'm going to leave it right there.
Well, you leave it right there, Creole, because I'm going to pick it up. Okay, can I pick it up?
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. No, Corio, I'm sorry. If you want to step
ma'am.
Before I pick it up, go ahead.
No, go ahead and pick it up. I saw somebody I haven't seen in a long time. Hey, fashionista for life. It's Coral Lover. It's good to see you, baby girl. Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to pick it up from where she left it off. Okay, so it is a lot of begging on here. A lot of begging. And I think with the begging that goes on YouTube, people are taking advantage. I absolutely think that a lot of people on here don't even need. But they beg. They continue to beg. Why? Because people on here are passionate. They have hearts, and they feel like, woe is me. Oh, they need school supplies. They need this. They need that. They need a bill paid. people take advantage. And I know some people say, they like to say, well, if you ain't giving,
Nubiology,
don't
I'm
worry
sorry.
about it. If you ain't giving, don't. How many times have you heard that? If you ain't giving, why is you complaining? How many times have y'all heard that?
A lot.
Too many.
A lot.
Too
Okay.
many.
If you ain't giving, don't complain. That is to try to keep people from complaining and speaking their mind.
Exactly.
But it's a fact that a lot of people on YouTube, they know that people are giving. They have hearts. They have big hearts. And some people on here, I really believe, got a lot of money.
Yeah. But I
believe some of these subscribers got a lot of money. And they sit here and they continue to give and donate and give and donate. And people have got so accustomed to it that they ain't trying to get it on their own.
Hey,
That's
Dr.
what I
Sophie.
believe.
That's
what I believe.
Doing. Honest Row he probably didn't even have that on his mind. And somebody probably was like, you know what, Honest Row, since you know that dirtbag Shakim has stood you up twice, we gonna go ahead and get some money. Who knows how it began? But it shouldn't have began, because that's a 40-year-old man that goes to work every day. He should be able to, at the minimum, have his running around money.
I believe Roe has gave Shakim a lot of money.
He probably has.
And it's funny how Shakim went, when he was on Lemon's panel earlier, and they was asking him, okay, did y'all see when Lemon was going in on Shakim about Roe and Vic?
I sure did.
Okay, so Shakim was going on, and Charlie, you can chime in too. But Shakim was arguing with Lemon. They was going back and forth, and Lemon said, "How do you drop Roe for Vic Lamone when Roe get more clout than Vic?" And Lemon said, "You realize your numbers drop when Vic be hitting your link?" And Shakim had the nerve to say he don't care about numbers. And Lemon was like, "Oh, you don't care about numbers, but you sent your peen pick to ODS for a redirect."
Ooh, child,
Come on, Lemon. Come on, Lemon.
Come on, Lemon. He was like, he said, you don't care about redirect, you don't care about numbers. And he literally said, if I got 500 people in my life right now, and you asked me to send you a redirect, he said, some of those people might come to your channel and some of them might not stay, because you really have to work to make those people stay. They got to like your content. And usually 90% of the time, the people who get redirected to his show don't stay. Right? But he was trying to say, I don't care about numbers. I don't care about numbers. So if you don't care about numbers, why we hear him on panels, right? Is you gonna redirect me? Is you gonna redirect me? Is you gonna redirect me? And people be telling him, damn nigga, I already heard you the first time. Damn nigga, I already know. I'm gonna redirect you. Goddamn. But you don't care about numbers.
Somebody lied.
And like I said, I don't know how much money Rhoda gave him, but it probably has been a lot.
I will say this.
Okay, so I did miss Ronnie Q this morning. Okay. I'm sorry, because I thought I missed Ronnie Q this morning. I was searching and searching. I'm like, okay, I just read the chat. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Charlie.
Yeah, Ronnie Q. I don't know what Ronnie Q been doing, but she been on a hiatus, and I don't know why. But go ahead, Charlie.
I was up there when Ro first got up there, and when they were talking about stuff, and I had to butt in because you know me, he was sitting there saying when he was talking about the end of their friendship, blah blah this, blah blah that. I'm like, Honest Ro really did have your back though, for real. Like when everybody was telling Honest Ro to leave him alone after the first time, the second time, we going into the third time of him doing stuff to Ro, right? First time he left him hanging, second time he left him hanging. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was telling Ro to leave him alone.
That's nothing honorable and great that he stayed with him, in my opinion. No.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
But I ain't saying it's honorable, but he did. You can't say that he didn't like stand by him, if that makes sense, no matter what. Even if it's to his detriment. You get what I'm saying? Even if it's to his detriment, he was still there. And it was just because he let Cam on his panel, Honest Ro's panel. Honest Ro let Cam up for like a few minutes. he took his mod stick and announced they ain't friends no more.
Yeah,
I'm
and
like,
they not friends no more. But that's what I was trying to clarify, Charlie. Are they
I was
both
hoping,
still going to Vegas?
yes, and
Yes.
I was hoping that Honest Row, everybody in the chat was telling him, and even I forgot who jumped up on the panel. They told him right. They said, Honest Row, you just need to drop your balls on him. Cuss him out one
You
good
really
time.
need to drop them balls. I mean, drop them balls on their head. And I truly believe, like, first of all, when Lemon was live last night, Honest Row, when he was asking him about Honest Row and Vic, and Shakim was like, well, Vic ain't never told none of my business. Vic ain't never told. And so Lemon was like, what the fuck did Honest Row say? What business of yours did he put out there? And he said, well, he didn't have to tell him about my flight information. He didn't have to tell him about my arrival and my departure. He didn't have to tell, like, Ro, what has Ro really said about your business? Like, nothing. Like, it seems like every little thing that Ro does that he don't like, then he wants to punish him. Because it seems like he's trying to control him.
I don't.
And I hope Honest Row, as a 40-year-old something motherfucking nigga, like, you will, like, drop your balls on him or either leave him the fuck alone.
I don't even care anymore.
Like,
I mean,
and that's
I
where I'm
cared
getting to,
first
Corio.
time. I cared the first time. I thought it was awful for the Los Angeles trip. But after that and hearing him up on panels, taking up for him, the least little thing somebody said that was it would be true, but it wasn't in favor, putting Shakim in a favorable light. Here he comes. He pop up on the panel like a piece of popcorn. I just don't care. And
a lot of people are having sympathy for him. And I told y'all before, Corio, did I not? I don't care. I ain't sympathetic to him.
Exactly. You almost said that from the get.
From the get-go.
I did try to have a little compassion for the LA trip, but I don't anymore. And I can't believe. Well, here's the thing. It's almost like probably Honest Roy's thinking, I have spent enough money traveling all over the U.S. to see this man. So this time, if they want to raise money, since I've come out of pocket for all this money, if they want to raise money for me, I'm going to sit back and take it. But Honest Row, now you've been looking bad in these streets for a while. And this, to me, puts icing on the cake.
But doesn't it? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I hope this trip is worth it. At least there'll be other people there in case this dummy flakes out again. And I just think the whole thing, him and Shakim, it's disgusting. And Honest Row shouldn't want to have anything to do with him after he found out that Shakim sent ODS's dick pics.
Exactly. Even Dimples was upset. Like, nigga, you sent him big pics and you ain't said, I've been sending you all these cash apps and shit. But see, my thing is, Shakim has said time and time again, I'm tired of people trying to say I'm gay. I'm tired of people trying to say I'm this, I'm that, whatever. Okay, but first of all,
you took it right out of my mouth.
I don't give a fuck. Ain't no straight man. Now you might have an OnlyFans page and don't care if straight men or gay men come to your page, but to actually send a peen pic to somebody, whether they are gay or straight, and then think about this. What has Shakim done or said to Ro to make him feel the way he feel about Shakim and go to every corner of the motherfucking United States to try to meet him, even after being stood up several times?
I don't know. Listen. I know I'm speaking for hundreds in the beef sector. I'll be so glad when this Vegas trip is over. And the main reason is so I don't have to hear about Honest Row.
Did Corio's sound just go out?
Yeah, I was going to say that her sound go. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, she's back. She's back.
I'm sorry. I just want this trip to be over for Honest Row and Shakim, so we don't have to hear about anything as far as Honest Row traveling all over the United States like a gypsy. I want it to be over. So after
Not
this,
like a gypsy.
yeah, anything he does after this, people can really see it for what it is. Because I think a lot of it is people are rooting for Honest Row to finally go on a trip and have this man show up. And I feel like he should tell him to kiss his ass and stay home in Virginia. Okay, I'm gonna go on mute.
And go with some other motherfucking nigga, or either meet some other motherfucking nigga, because
Thank
it
you.
is still a hot boy summer.
I would rather him go to a city he's never been at, get on Grindr and find somebody and kick it
Drop them
with them for the,
panties
and
to
and
some
kick
other
it with
nigga.
them for the weekend or something. He might as well, because he don't really know Shakim. He don't know, you know what I'm saying? He don't know nothing
But
about
see,
him.
that's the thing. We don't know how well he knows Shakim behind the scenes,
I
because
mean,
he's doing a whole lot. And I'm just
Shakim is such
thinking,
a liar. Do you really think he been telling him true stuff?
yeah, no, Corio. I don't think he been telling him true stuff. When I picture Ro,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't heard other content creators say it. Like when I picture Ro, I picture me as a 16-year-old girl. Where
Wait,
anything
can you
a
repeat
nigga
that?
on a basketball team or a football team or a wrestling team would say to me would make me wet
Wait a
and
minute.
make me think I'm the only one
Can
and
you
make me
repeat the
think I got a chance. This is who I'm going to have my baby with.
Can you
This is
repeat the part? Because what did you say?
no. I'm being honest.
I know, but what did you say?
Listen, the way Ro was acting over Shakim, like who was that? Bree or somebody said when Ro was on Lemon Channel the other day. That was Bree. She said, "I remember breaking up with niggas and being all sad and distraught and depressed." She said that's how Ro was sounding on Lemon's panel the other day. Like he actually broke up with a boyfriend.
Mm.
So what he tells him behind the scenes, we might not ever know. But I think it's really deep. And like I said, compile that onto the fact that you a straight motherfucker who sent a dick pic to ODS for a redirect.
Well, this ain't the first time he's been gay for pay. He went up on that other platform stripping for
But I
the
don't
men.
think it's gay for pay. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you think it's for reals?
Man. I think he's one of those dudes who's allegedly thank you, Charlie. Was that Charlie who said that?
Yes, that was.
Yes, that was Charlie who said DL. And behind the scenes, he's DL, but in front of the scenes, he'll cuss your motherfucking ass out if you were to say, or that's how I feel. I could be
He's
wrong.
one of the dangerous ones. Then
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
That's the ones that end up unaliving people to try to keep their straightness, which is bullcrap in the society we live in today. Just be yourself. If you buy, you straight, whatever.
Sorry,
we don't live in 1918 no more.
Right. We don't live in 1918. We don't live in 1918, 1960, 1970. And this is a B sector. And over in the B sector, we accept gay people. We accept lesbians. We accept, whoever you are over here. So that's the thing. When you coming from another sector, I understand. He came from another sector. He came from the Umars. They don't accept that type of shit. But he's now over here in the B sector. But if I was to say any type of message to him, which he probably wouldn't accept because he don't fuck with me, is to stay off them phones, stay out them chats, stay out them IGs, stay out them text messages. If you want to be gay for pay or do it in Detroit and not on YouTube.
Hey, Sophie.
That's all I got to say. Do it in Detroit. Keep it off of YouTube.
Hey, Sophie. Hey, just read my book. Yeah.
Yes. Hey, just read my book. It's Sophie. Hey, just read my book. I hope I did you. I don't want to say I did you when I was covering you and the case or whatever. I hope I didn't say anything to offend you. I tried to stay with facts. I hope I did okay because it is, it happened in the B sector, and I try to stick with facts when I cover stuff, even if it has to do with courts. So I hope I didn't say anything out of line. And you can always hit me up on IG if I do, if I did. But yeah, I just wanna say that since I see you in the chat.
Okay.
But yeah. But hey, how you doing, Soapy and Joy Barnes and Where Me? What's up, you guys? I did not mean to stay on here this long. I promise I didn't.
Did you see what Soapy said when I said that he should go on a trip
What'd
to
he say?
city and try Grindr and spend the weekend with somebody? Dr. Soapy
Oh
said,
my
oh,
God.
he might run into Paso on that Grindr. Nope.
Oh my God. What Ronnie Q say? The one hosting the Begathon wants to keep the begging open for themselves. What?
That's true. I agree.
What, Corio, what did I tell you
What?
about me giving back when it comes to shit like that?
Yeah.
You can say it. Or I'll say it myself.
Yeah, I'm keeping my mouth shut because
I'll say it myself.
I've been too much live.
I said, if I ever get to the status where I'm making as much money as a lot of these content creators who is constantly bragging about how much money they make every month, I will have events and I will give back, and I will not ask anyone to donate.
Right.
Me too, because with my little
I will take it from my pocket. I will take it from my assets check, and I will give and I will pay whatever to it. What no matter what type of fundraiser or event it is, I'm not going to ask anybody to raise it, because me personally, I feel like if you get $3, $4, $5, $6, $7,000 a month, why is you asking people to raise money for a fundraiser?
I agree, and you said that for quite a while.
I mean, no shade. No shade. I'm just saying, me personally, if I'm getting all that money every month, I could spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds on a cook off or on a book bag. I'm not trying to be shady. I'm just saying the number one reason why I would just give back on my own is because of all this speculation out here. Oh, it's a scam. Oh, this and oh that. And all these motherfuckers, like every fucking event, every fucking challenge, it's 2-3 motherfuckers who are unhappy. And they arguing and they dragging and they saying it was biased and they saying it was this and it was that. That's why I'm saying, if I was to do things like that and I'm getting money like some of these people are getting money on here, I'm gonna give, and I'm the only one that's gonna give. And that's just that's just how I feel.
Well,
I don't want no donations. I don't want nobody to no pot. I don't want none of that bullshit.
Right.
And you see, like for me, I'm not a big content creator at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't even get a check yet. I'm still trying to get my little watch hours. But that's why the little competition I was doing, it was coming from my pocket. So it wasn't extremely big, but it beats what you had. It was $75 more what you started with. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I am too. And I talk about that a little later.
And I get it, Creole, but I'm gonna tell you, Creole, and I love you like a sister from another mister. But your shit,
okay,
might have some controversy too. No matter how fair your judges are, how you are, we already know it's likely to happen. Somebody's gonna be unsatisfied, and they're gonna drag the entire show. And you know what?
Since you went
there,
since you went there, let me go there too. I have decided to cancel. Charlie knows, because Charlie made the flyer for me. I've decided to cancel it because one, life is lifing, and I'm being called other places, and then two, I don't want to deal with the headache. I don't. I thought about that, and still nobody has contacted me to say that they want to do it. Everybody say, I think I might, I possibly would, which is what I got the last time. I think I might, I possibly would, and then and then something happened to somebody. The other two was like they didn't really, wasn't gonna be a part of it, and it's just like already, it's too much stress, and anything that gives me stress, I don't deal with. So I've decided to cancel it. And I got a flyer I'm going to put out here, but I decided to cancel it because, again, nobody has emailed me and said, yes, I'm going to be a part of it. Most definitely I am. So I know. So it's a wrap. I'd rather just bless the people that support
Creole, y'all names so kind of the same. But you know what? Creole. You know what, Creole? I know you heard before I talk about cake decorating challenge, right? It's certain people, and I'm not complaining. Trust me, I'm not complaining. But it's certain people who get a lot of support when it comes to these challenges. That's all I'll say.
Okay, Just Read My Book says she would. Okay, I didn't know that. Just Read My Book.
I'll leave it right there.
Child, and if you reopen it and you decide not to cancel, child, I done said I'm gonna be a judge.
I mean, we'll be there. We'll support. I'll support you, Creole, if you do decide to do it.
I want to be a judge. I ain't never got to judge nobody.
I ain't be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a baker.
I'm gonna get dragged for it, but child, I'm gonna try my best.
I'm a baker and I'm a cake decorator more than I am. Now, don't get me wrong. Because every holiday, including, Labor Day, my ass be on the stove and on the grill. I can cook and I can bake. But when it comes to my passion, it's cake decorating. And I didn't put it out there many times. Anybody want to do a cake decorating challenge?
I've seen what you do.
Compete against me. Even if you don't want to compete against me, like 7 Stars has suggested, maybe Tanya, you can get like a group of people, teach them like the basic cake decorating 101, 102, and have them do that. And then, after the classes are over, have them compete against each other for a prize. I was even willing to do that. Now, I don't know if it's the fact that there are no, and listen, we be getting, hey, Jay Wilson, hey, ODS, how y'all doing?
Hey, Jay Wilson.
Hey, Jay Wilson.
We be getting some people be getting 8,000, 9,000 views per video, 5,000, 6,000, 3,000, 4,000. I cannot believe that I am the only personal custom cake decorator in the sector. I can't believe that.
I see what you do, baby.
But I'm
honey,
saying,
even if I train for a whole,
I can't believe that. Now, if our sector only had a few hundred people, maybe, but we got thousands and thousands and thousands of people who support us in the sector. I cannot be the only custom cake decorator. So what 7 Stars said was, 7 Stars said, well, maybe people don't want to compete against you because after looking at your pics, this is what 7 said. After looking at your work, maybe they don't want to compete against you. So she said, well, maybe Tanya, go ahead and do like some classes, maybe 2 classes a week for a month, something like that. And then after they are done with their classes, I have them compete against each other for a prize. And that would be awesome as well. That would be so fun for me to teach, because I do teach children. I don't teach grown-ups how to cake decorate, but I do teach children how to cake decorate, like one-on-one classes. So that would be fun to teach like one of y'all or some of y'all on here, like the basic cake decorating techniques, and then have y'all compete against each other. I'm willing to do that as well. But what I'm trying to say, Creole, is certain people that get support when it comes to these challenges. So being the fact that you are canceling your challenge,
I know you're right. No. And you know what? I was going to stop you again because let me tell you, all I wanted was somebody to tell me that they wanted to be in this thing. I didn't want it to be to what we had. Now, we did party, don't get me wrong, where we had a party, but no challenge. But since Just Read My Book said she told me, I got her noted, so I'm not gonna cancel it. Like I said, the only reason why I was because nobody had told me, but she said she did, and I believe her. So okay, and I know Mixology told me that she would jump in it if I didn't have nobody. So that's 2 people. I didn't want her to jump in it by herself. I mean, how does that look? So that's 2 people. So I don't know anybody else, but I got 2, so I'm good.
Really? Okay. Well, that ought to be fun.
Okay, well, 2 is better than
Yeah, because
none.
how you gonna have a competition with no competitors?
I mean, I don't know.
She said, "I don't know.
Just read my book. But see, the thing is, just read my book. Baking a cake is nothing to me. Baking a cake, you follow instructions, add some eggs, add some flour, add some baking soda, baking a cake is not a challenge for me.
She says she decorate too.
I'm a cake decorator. I can bake a cake in my sleep. But when it comes to decorating a cake, that's a whole nother level. So a bake-off is nothing. You could bake a cake, and it's just like these burger challenges and everything else. You could bake a cake, but you can't tell if it's good or not. You can't tell if it tastes good. So that's why I wanted to do a cake decorating contest. And we're basically going off the decorations. How pretty the cake is, the colors, the design, the theme. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. And if you are a cake decorator, just read my book, let's gather like at least 3 or 4 or 5 more people. And I can either do a show with you guys and we all compete against each other, or I can, like 7 Star suggested, I can have some people take my classes, and then at the end, y'all can compete against each other, and I just be one of the judges. And of course, if I'm a judge, I'm not going to be super critical. I promise. I will not be super critical.
Creole?
Because for somebody to just jump into cake decorating and try it is really difficult. So I would never judge critically. I would just, be like, you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna give you some advice. When you go to promoting, go over to Buddy Lee's when he has his open panels. Pop on his, because there's a lot of people over there that do cooking challenge, like Lady Law. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of folks. Pop over at ODS when you see Pizza doing her open, like panels and whatnot. And do it for like at least once a week or twice a week, as many times as you can before your actual competition, and start getting people to sign up that way.
Oh, I ain't never going into another sector to promote shit over here. That's not gonna happen, Charlie.
Oh, I'm not talking about you. She cool with Buddy Lee. Creole know what I'm talking about.
Oh, because I don't know.
Buddy Lee cool.
Mary said, where else are you promoting? I'm just promoting over here, but different channels have promoted me. Different content creators have promoted me. Even Ronnie Q. Remember, Corio, Ronnie Q was promoting it for damn near a month.
Yes.
Damn near a month. And I have to shout out Ronnie Q, because she was promoting it every fucking live.
She did.
And she was dropping the link in a live and promoting it. So we've been promoting it over here. But it's no big deal as far as the bigger scale of things. If it never happens, it doesn't happen. It's just something that I would love to happen, but I can't force it. You know what I mean?
I'm back up. I'm sorry.
Because it's not your normal, let's just make a burger. Let's just make a salad. Let's make breakfast. It's cake decorating. And if you are not a cake decorator, you don't even understand the scales of, what you got to do, what tools you have to use.
Measurements.
Yeah. So like
you real mama.
It's all good. I'm just putting it out there as, I tried to put a challenge out there, but it didn't work. It's okay.
I think
it might happen one day. It might happen in the future. You know what I'm saying?
I would love to be a judge for that too.
Oh God, I would love y'all. See, y'all don't know. Cake decorating is my heart. So to have something like that happen, that would be like, oh my God. I would never forget it if it happened.
Oh my God. I think pizza is.
You know what I asked Rio to do?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold up. Corio is trying to speak. Go ahead, Corio.
I think pizza is getting ready to plan and have a dessert challenge. I think that's upcoming here, probably fairly soon. Can
I
y'all
saw
hear
that, but that's something I wouldn't enter
me? Okay.
because a dessert is totally a different. I
No,
get what you're saying.
I'm
No,
not
no, no. I
talking
get what you're
about you
saying.
entering it. I
Yeah,
was just throwing it out there that they're ramping them up again. So Creole, maybe, you'll get more people because the challenges will be on people's minds again.
right, and that's a good thing for. No, no, no. I'm not. Let me make sure I say that correctly. For
Hmm.
pizza to do this, dessert or what is it called?
I think it's just a dessert challenge.
Okay, dessert
I'm not
challenge. That would
sure.
be nice. Like people could make like apple pies or peach cobblers or something like that. That would be fun to watch people make those things. But I'm like, I don't know. When it comes from a cake decorator perspective, uh it's like making cakes and desserts is like that's nothing to me. Anybody can make a cake. Anybody can make an apple pie. Anybody can make a peach cobbler. Anybody, but can you make it look like it belongs on Cake Boss? That's where I come from. You know what I mean? That's where I come from. Can you make it look like it's worth $2, $3, $4, $500? That's where I come from. So I would love. It might not ever happen. Maybe I need to go to another sector to do something like that. But I would love to do stuff like that: cake challenges, cake decorating challenges, cupcake decorating challenges, things like that. I would love to do that. Like
But
seriously.
other sectors have contests, but we don't hear about them. But when we have contests,
Oh,
we
they
go
hear
all
all
over.
about them.
We,
Yep.
we go all over the creation. Everybody comes over here to enter because the money's good. But when they throw them, we don't hear anything about them because they copied the mold. They've had contests in other sectors that
Yep.
we're affiliated with. So I mean, it, you could get other people. You really could get other people if you did do that. But I think the pot would have to be higher. And
But
I don't
like I said, I don't have to be in the challenge.
yeah,
I'm offering my own self
yeah,
to teach
yeah,
to teach for a month, several times a week.
yeah.
And then at the end of that month,
Hmm.
we have a decorating contest from my students.
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
that's what I'm
excellent
offering to do. We
idea.
can do a StreamYard, a couple of hours each time. I teach you like basic cake decorating skills, and I tell you like because when it comes to cake decorating, you can spend like $5,000-$10,000 on the tools that you
Well,
need.
yeah,
But I would do like
and
basic cake decorating tools where it might
yeah,
cost you. I would probably like say, oh, it might cost you 30, 40, $50 at the most to get everything that you need, that I say you need, at
right,
least for cake decorating 101.
right.
So yeah, it would be, but like I said, if it doesn't
But I
happen, it
was
doesn't
thinking
happen. I just been putting it out there, and it is what it
and
is.
maybe if you go out to other, like somebody like Lady La, if you watch the challenges that she's in, she's so creative. She can create different
Oh,
looks,
I have seen her
play
work, and I see why
play
she be
very well,
winning. I've seen her
and,
work. Yeah.
and I can see where
I
at.
be trying to get her in mine.
Okay, never mind. It's almost 3 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up because I'm tired and it's what 12 minutes, 3 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. It's been nice. It's been real. Love y'all
I
and
love you, Corio.
love you too, boo. And thank you so much for.
Love you, Corio. I think it's a delay, baby. I'm sorry. It's a delay. I don't know if it's
For
my
what?
internet or
For
everybody's
what?
internet.
No.
For when, like,
I
when
can.
you say something, Huh.
No, that's fine. I just haven't been right since I had to cuss that bitch nigga out. And I really need to get, I really need to go chill. I really do.
Eat you an edible, boo.
Because I'm
All
really,
right. Well, I'm sorry if we were talking over you, because I'm sorry.
no, I'm irritable. It ain't got nothing to do with talking over me. I'm just overall up and down, all around irritable. So it doesn't have anything to do with you guys. It has something to do with me because I'm still pissed. So anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys, in the chat to cut my part short. Not that y'all care, but the
We cared.
Of course we care. All right, boo.
We love our choreo.
I'll holler at you later, booby. All
I
right.
think her
Wait,
sound went out.
Yeah, I think her
yeah,
sound went
it
out.
went out. See, and I can't even keep my sound on. The karma is telling me something. All right, then. Love y'all. Bye bye.
Okay.
Loves
All right,
you.
babe. All right. Okay. So Just Read My Book said the loaded baked potato challenge and the cake decorating challenge. I don't think that would be good on the same night, but that would be good. Two different, challenges. But I don't want y'all to hold me, like Lemon said. I don't want y'all to hold me too much. That's just, something that I've always wanted to happen. It'll probably never happen, but it's okay if it doesn't happen. I just, every now and then I put it out there because it's, cake decorating is like my passion. So I know some of y'all passion is cooking and doing other type of things, and y'all be doing these challenges and stuff, and I'll be like, dang, I can't never get a cake decorated challenge up out of here. But it's okay, y'all. It's okay. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. I'm
gonna judge
I have
that one day.
Yeah, you already a judge for me, Charlie. But I have a bag of stuff that I want to do. Like, people just, if it's not cussing, they really, if it's not, what I'm saying, not just cussing, but I just said that, if it's not, they're not interested in it. Like, I had started doing a movie review. That didn't take off, but other people do movie review and people pack their thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's I agree with what you're saying. People support who they support regardless. I even last year I had a poetry contest. Not last year, it was actually 2 years ago. I had a poetry, contest to where people come over and it was midnight poetry. So you can get a little spicy if you want to and stuff. That didn't, people was like, nah. Okay. Then I saw Jill Comfort Zone try to do it. And they said that, I didn't get a chance to go over there. I seen the replay, but they said during the time there was people over there, but she didn't get as much support as she should have. So it's a whole lot of things that those of us that are not well known or don't have a lot of subbies, we come up with a lot of things to do that to me is interesting and and everything. So now I just go on with my little few people. Those that's gonna support. Those that don't, oh well.
And you know what? When it comes to subscribers, like I'm almost at 8K. But you know what? A lot of those subscribers are not from this sector. A lot of those subscribers are from my own community or from people who like trending news or people who like the TV shows that I review. Like I got like TV show reviews in the 1K, 1,500, 1,800, 2,000, 3,000 views, TV show reviews. So a lot of times when people support your channel, you might have, I always, even when K-Fit, shout out to K-Fit because she's doing an awesome job on her channel. But even when K-Fit first started, I told her some shit is going to hit and some shit is not going to hit. So a lot of times, you never know who is going to be interested in what type of video you put out. Like when I started doing my TV show reviews on Ruthless, since I found out season 5 is out, I might not have no B sector people watching those videos. You know what I mean? So just because people have a lot of subscribers don't mean that every video you're going to get a lot of views. Because
Absolutely.
Some people like my trending news and my TV show people, they don't be supporting this fuck shit we do over here on YouTube in the B sector.
Right. And see, my information is not even in the B sector. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So that's why I say everything is not everybody for everybody. And when I tell people when they start off their channels, some of your videos gonna hit, some of them gonna not, because across the board, like I heard Pisa say, what was it, 3-4 days ago when she was talking about her conspiracy videos, and she was talking about Yaya's red letter videos, and how Pisa has said, if y'all love me, y'all would support my conspiracy videos. But everybody is not in conspiracy. Like, people might love the way you drag and the way you do your B sector content, and then when it comes to the conspiracies, they be like, I don't want to hear that shit. And same with Yaya. Like, they might want to hear her talk about B sector content. And when she gets to this red letter or whatever, they be like, I don't want to hear that shit. And even with me, when I do local news, like I've been doing local news from day one. We report everything from the hood to the White House. When I do my local news, I of course don't get that many views. I might get like 50 or 100, if that. And then if I do B sector shit, it'd be like 1,000 plus. So don't ever think that people just don't support you or don't love you or something like that because they're not watching every single video. People will watch what they want to watch. It's like cable TV. We love our cable, right? For the people who still get cable, we love our Netflix, right? We love our Hulu, right? We love our BET Plus, right? But we might not watch every fucking video or every fucking movie. But we paying for it, but we might not watch every damn thing that they stream, right? So don't feel like people don't love you or people don't support you just because they don't watch every single video of yours.
Right. I got it. You're right. That's why I'm just gonna go on and do what I want to do. And when those who see it, and those who don't, oh well, and just keep it moving.
That's how I be. Corio, you see me over here. Sometimes I have 20 people in the chat. Charlie could tell you I've had sometimes 20, sometimes 30, sometimes 10, sometimes 15. And I'll be up here and I'll be my same self giving my commentary no matter how many people are in the chat. And that's what will get you far. I promise you. That is what gets you far, because you are not going to be like, oh, I don't got that many subscribers, I'm going to stop doing content, or I'm going to just do this content. No, you do whatever the fuck you want to do. I do everything from the hood table to the White House, and the B sector included. And whoever watch whatever video, that's what they watch. Whoever
and then we freak out when 1,000 be in the chat. Like, oh my God.
I don't freak out when I see 3, 4, 5, 6, 800, whatever in the chat. I don't freak out. If I see 10 people in the chat, I ain't sitting here like, oh my God, where is that?
I freak out like there's too many people here.
No, it don't matter. You have to get to that point as a content creator. You have to get to that point. No matter who's in your chat, you deliver what you came to deliver and deliver it to the best of your ability. That's what you do.
Yes, ma'am. And that's what I do. I give my all, no matter if it's one, none. Come on.
That's right.
I agree.
And there's plenty of people I support. I was in somebody's chat earlier today and they had 5 people in there, and I was in there for the whole 2 hours. Comment, because people have done me the same way. I have 5, 10, 15, 20, some people, and people will sit here and they will be here and they will comment in my chat. I do the same thing for other people. So yeah, to get support, you got to give support.
Yep.
But that's all I got to say. Anything else that I want to add before we bounce?
I just want to say I love you all. I'll be there for you, Creo. Creo. Just like I'll be there for the hood table anytime. And y'all have a good night and huggies. And I love you all.
Love you, Charlie Boo.
Bye.
Real Mama Fifi. Yes. It's $, capital C, small O, capital C, small O, KY 929.
Yes,
thank you.
That's what my book said. Cable and satellite. Child, I don't have cable or satellite anymore. I be watching Netflix, Hulu. When I tell you, in our community, even if you didn't get everything cable offered in our community, it's so high here to live here. Like, I need to move. But to get like the least amount of cable channels, you still paying like $150. Okay, my internet by itself is $155 a month. Now,
Shut up.
granted, I got the highest speed possible. I work from home, so I have to have the highest speed possible. Um, but it's like 150 every month. So you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, it's really expensive to live where I am. It didn't used to be like that, but it is what it is.
Let me ask you something. Without doxing yourself, can you say what state you're in?
Nebraska. A lot of people know that because I always do commentary on our area when I do local news.
I thought I didn't want to swear bad. Okay. Yeah, I thought I heard you. But mine's is like it too. Not trying well, I got streaming. I don't have cable no more, but just my internet period is 105. So I mean I'm
See,
close to
that's what
you.
I'm talking about. My internet would probably be that cheap, but because of the fact I work from home and my son, who still is at home, well, when both of my sons was at home, they both was in college, and so you know when you got Wi-Fi and they doing video games, they doing all kind of shit. I'm working from home. We literally have to have like I don't know in y'all area if y'all can have like 2 or 3 different what do you want to call it like lines of internet. I don't know what to call it.
Okay.
But you might have like 6G on one thing, and you might could get like 4G on another, and maybe 2G on another. You
Yeah.
can like break it down like that. So like with my work computer, I have like the highest, and then it goes down from that, like the TVs, the whatever stuff go to a lower, and then like whatever is after that goes to a lower. So I mean it's great internet. So I got like super fast speed internet, but it's still like $150 a month. But with my job, I got one of those jobs who don't play, and every month
Yeah.
we get judged or not judged, but graded, whatever you want to call it, or how much the quality, like how much work we get done an
Yeah.
hour. So it really matters when it comes to the internet with me. That's why I don't mind paying that $150 something a month.
Okay.
And I
For
think we have
sure.
the best Creole. I think we have. Is this talented? Hold on, let me put up my banner.
Okay.
I'll make sure this is talented.
What's going
Talent?
on?
Hey,
Me?
talent.
How are you?
Can't hear
It's
him.
me.
How are you?
Yes,
How are
you
you
talent.
doing?
Yeah.
I sound far away.
You sound far away?
No, I'm asking.
Oh no,
Do I
you sound
sound
fine. You sound fine.
okay? Hello, Dr. Creo.
Hey, how are
I
you?
came up. I'm all right. I came up actually to ask you about your PhD. Um, is it
Okay.
what type of PhD do you have? I assume it's related to religion, but I'm just curious.
Christian counseling.
Oh, okay, okay. No, I had never known. I didn't know you were a doctor until somebody mentioned it a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, oh wow, because even though I do um, say some very disparaging things about Jay Wilson's multiple divinity degrees, but
Hmm.
overall, I think that I have made it known. I really like to see people with advanced degrees. It's just something, especially people who look like me. You understand what I'm saying? So, um,
Yeah.
yeah, and you have always been very articulate. And but the religious thing, I did know that you weren't that messy, and so, but I had never really known that you were that like deep into uh, like religious studies, into uh, divinity. So I'm really impressed by that. But I'm
Okay.
glad that you kind of clarified that up. But the second reason I came up here, last week, Tanya, I came on here and I was extolling the virtues of the Vegas trip and doing a countdown. So now I want to say again, we're about a week out from Vegas 2.0. And I'm going to tell you, I know you don't, you have some apathy about it, but I am I am really geeked. I'm really geeked about it. Really stoked. And Dr. Creole, are you stoked about it?
I'll be glad when it's over.
What?
I really,
Oh,
like, I'll be glad when it's over. Like, I hope everybody has a, has a ball. I hope, there's no fighting and, nothing like that, because people always expect us to fight. So I hope that doesn't happen. But I hope there's a lot of content for everybody who reports on it. But I'll be glad when it's over.
yeah. I don't really see a lot of fighting. I know this Wiley situation, but I think with Wiley, I think people have enough. If you have a brain, you know that if a guy is wandering around the streets of Vegas butt naked, being locked up in jails and psychiatric hospitals a week out before a trip, uh, if you have a brain, you know to avoid those type of people. If you don't have a brain and you still want to kind of meet up with you know, this deranged, odd-looking character, then whatever happens, happens. But I think overall, I think it seems like it's going to be something that is peaceful, lots of fun, and I hope there's no violence. But Tanya, do you see that there may be violence stemming from this trip? Hello?
To be honest,
Yeah.
I really don't think so. I really, really don't think so. I know the last thing I heard about any violence was last night on Lemon's panel when he basically dared Wiley to cut up.
Yeah. 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 And
I will take you to the streets and treat you like somebody in the streets. And he said, I will go to jail and everything. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, see, I do have to talk to Lemon about that because
About that because I was like, oh my God.
yeah, I heard a little bit of the exchange and it seemed at first kind of humorous, but then I thought about it. I've always talked about dealing with people, interacting with people who have nothing to lose.
But was upset last night though because of how his panel went. He was kind of like, I don't want to say in his feelings like a softie, but he was kind of in his feelings because he was like, you guys are just so rude and disrespectful. And I'm like, I asked y'all to be quiet and let people talk. I mean, I didn't heard him be like that on several shows, but last night was like, it seemed like
I think that, well, also you got to remember he was he wasn't sober.
Right,
So,
he wasn't sober. Right.
I think, but even though I did like it, you called out a crucial moment from the 10-hour live that occurred. I think I only was able to watch about an hour total, but you called out because it's what I saw, and I'm assuming we're talking about the same segment. He had this epiphany. Now, I had this epiphany 2 weeks into the sector, so like 5 years ago. But he had this epiphany and he said, look, these people, they don't care about me. They're clout chasers. A lot of people who rock with me aren't even in my chat. People are loud over talking one another. This is about my birthday, but you're making it about yourselves. You're bums, you're losers. I enjoyed hearing that type of commentary, that moment of clarity, because when you can break through, because you can have on rose-colored glasses, Tanya, about the sector, but when you take those rose-colored glasses off, lay them on the nightstand, and you really peel back the curtain on what the beef sector is, and I've alluded to some of the data about these type of toxic sectors and what type of audience is attracted to these type of sectors, whether it be manosphere, beef sector, black sector, drama community. There's hundreds of toxic that many would deem toxic sectors, and you will find some very disturbing data about the type of people that are attracted, and these are people who are very susceptible to cults of these micro cults of personalities, and it's really you can see how even these damaged people can be propped up by other damaged people to be someone that is an influencer, so to speak. So in this sector, you have many influencers, and they may seem damaged and broke, but the people who are even more damaged and broke than those individuals are the subscribers, and they can be dangerous as well. But but all of this means nothing if you haven't looked at and studied the data. If I say it, people say I'm trolling. Um, and a lot of people don't have access to it. So you have to take it from me. I'm not trolling right now. You're dealing with a lot of damaged people in this sector. And to expect these people to act in a normal, humane way, you know, on a whole, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna have outliers. That's why I always talk about the 5% of people, the intelligent people who rock with me. That's who my audience is, not to, you know, subscribers or content creators, but it's the professionals, the intelligent folks. And some will take this commentary as elitist talk, but look, we got to call a spade a spade. You know, the behavior that is exhibited in these sectors, and I love it. So I don't want to be called a hypocrite here, but I've always made it clear I like the mess. I like messiness. But you also have to understand, on the same hand, you have to treat these people a certain type of way. And because these are damaged people. And I don't want to keep hammering home that point. But when you sit and expect certain things and hold these people up to a high standard or have high expectations for them. So to bring it all back home, to land the plane, so to speak, Lemon is having an epiphany that some of us have already had years ago. But hopefully it wasn't just, you know, part of a drunken moment for him, that he keeps that same energy, so to speak, when he sobers up and says, look, I'm in this thing. I got to be in this thing for me, for what my goals are, for my, you know, whatever his reasoning is for having a channel and what he wants to do with it. But it has to be about him, and he can't, you know, care about other individuals, their thoughts, their sentiments. He has to look out for himself. You know, I think that's the key. He's really got to look out for himself. So to bring it all the way back home, what I heard from my little hour of listening last night, you know, it was, you know, kind of rough to hear his birthday bash go down like that. But on the same hand, it's like he also graduated in my eyes, and he's starting to see, look, because you know, he has a good heart. It appears, Tiny, you would agree. Lemon has a good heart. He seems to,
Oh,
you know,
absolutely. Yep,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, almost to the point of being a little too vulnerable, I would say. And that's one of the things when I talk to Ness and Lemon about next week. I think, and again, no one has to listen to me, but I think when you're talking to someone in person and they can see, oh, you know, they can see what the real deal is. Because if you talk to some of these individuals in these sectors, they've said I'm a high yellow fat guy that uses a CPAP machine, and you know, I have a Carlton-like personality. I may wear my sweater tied around my neck, you know, that type of, you know, the classic Tom or coon tropes that people like to hurl in social media. That would be your impression. Tanya, you may even have that impression of me. Do you fancy me as being a Tom and a coon who is overweight? Uh, do you, oh, you don't? Oh,
No,
okay.
I don't fancy you as a Carlton or nothing like that. No.
Oh, okay. But I'm just saying there is some sense. Now, I know some people say it's just a troll because they're hoping to get you out your body. But I really do believe there's an alarming number of individuals who, just based on me trolling or how I'm sounding right now, they can kind of ascribe certain things to me personally. But no, as you can tell, I've been vaping, which is, this is my tradition. And I just wanted to say it's coming up, Vegas 2.0. Make sure everyone is clocked in because there's going to be surprises. You got a real troll in the building. And
the only surprise would be for me if you showed yourself. That's it.
You still don't think I'm going to show myself, huh?
Not to us.
Oh, well, that may be true. I'm not going to lie. But
that would be the only surprise to me.
Well, hold on. I think what I had talked about doing, once I familiarized myself, because Lemon and Ness would have just become familiar with one another a few hours earlier, and so when they meet me, then you're adding another component, and there's a lot of paranoia, involved. So, my initial thought was like, let's see how things unfold. And then, I'm happy, if everything is, I get the right type of vibe, take a picture. Of course, I will digitize my face and, but you can see the body. You can see the jewelry if I have any on. You can see the heavy drip. And people can make their evaluations, their assessments, so to speak. So you understand what I'm saying, Ty. But look,
with the bling bling.
Well, you never know. You'll have to, But I do. If I'm feeling comfortable, I will definitely take a picture with Lemon and Ness because I just recently. I don't know if you heard this, Tanya. Yesterday, I had went on Rodney's. Is this an anti-Rodney crowd? Because I thought I heard
him and Creole ain't got it for each other.
Oh, okay. Because I heard choreo for it like a little bit earlier because I've been in and out, and I heard choreo going in on it.
No, you can go ahead.
I heard. Oh no, but anyway, I was because I do like Rodney, and I was on his platform. I clicked his link. Never clicked his link before, and I had proclaimed Lemon, much like I proclaimed Ness months ago, the queen of the beef sector. I proclaimed Lemon the king of the beef sector. And the reasoning behind that is he's the king of late nights now. That's not disputed. And on top of that, he had the gentleman Poetic Flacco. And you're familiar with that gentleman's background and his rise from the Umar Boys to, being on the show with Adam 22, even though people say that he's a he's a coon, but you didn't hear that from me, and that's not necessarily my sentiments. But he has achieved, he has achieved some level of success, more success than these people here in the beef sector, anybody in the beef sector or any of these adjacent sectors. So when I said this, I said, I have now held Lemon as the new king of the beef sector. Of course, one individual got really upset. They even put my name in the title. They private me in the chat earlier this morning, saying till they get $25, they won't unhide me from their chat.
Because you said Lemon is the king.
Yeah, it all derived from that, and it was that the little person, Sakim Ra, the son guy, the little man said he was very taken aback. He says the only reason Poetic Flacco went into Lemon's chat was because of him. This guy who has 178,000 subscribers only came into Lemon's chat because he wanted to get back at him. And, I can't say that's either, true or false. I don't really care. What I do know is Poetic Flacco invited Lemon to his, the No Jumper show in LA, which is a big boost. by any stretch of the imagination to have that. I mean, with the proper media training, of course, because otherwise, Lemon could be used. You know, there could be some coonery and some other stuff happening. But with the proper media training, that's a big win for Lemon, and you know he should definitely go on there, provided he has the proper training. But did you even hear any of that conversation, Hood, about?
Oh, you're talking about Poetic Flocka invited Shaquille?
No, invited Lemon. Invited
Oh,
Lemon.
I'm sorry, invited Lemon. Okay.
He invited Lemon to the No Jumper show for an interview, and you
Oh.
know said he could and have Adam talk with him and things like that, which I think is a big
But what
deal.
would you interview Lemon on?
Well, see, it would be, and Flacco tried to like guide him into like, hey, you know, it can't be any of this nonsense that's currently going on in your program. But it would be, according to Poetic Flacco, about hip hop. Now, I don't know if Lemon's hip hop knowledge is that strong, so to speak. And but it, you know, I've never talked to him about hip hop. Maybe it is, but I'm thinking, you know, and I'll have this conversation with him in person. But I'm thinking he's going to have to pull an attractive woman as a co-host, and he's going to have a woman who's familiar with hip hop. Now, I don't know how many attractive women there are in these beef, black, and Mo 3 sectors. But you know, he's going to have to get it. But I do know there's some lot of women who are really involved, you know, knowledgeable on hip hop, and
Well,
so
what
I
about
think he's.
Dragons?
Look at you. You see what
No,
you're doing?
I only said that because she was rapping on Lemon's panel last night.
Yeah, yeah, but see, you have to understand, and I love dragons, but you got to understand, dragons is erratic, and you know, for whatever reason, she's erratic. And if you're going to go on a platform such as No Jumper, I don't think having someone who just blurts out all types of non sequiturs, and I don't think that's going to work. Or if it does work, it's going to work on Adam 22's benefit to clown some black people. So that's a whole different story. But I think you can exclude her, and based on those mugshots, I don't know if she may be in the right condition, you know, in the near future to do anything like that. But you know, I would think you want to get somebody you know normal looking who knows hip hop, and if you're going to do the beef black sector thing, you probably Snoop comes to mind because no jumper is West Coast. Uh, I don't know I don't know about any. I know there's Sin City. She's pretty entertaining in terms of interviews. That would be somebody not necessarily as attractive you may as you may need to be if you're going in as Lemon's sidekick. But that's a whole conversation for Lemon uh, in terms of the format of his program, which has been doing wonders for him thus far. But in terms of long-term scalability, expanding beyond beef sector, he would have to, evolve somewhat.
But I
But
think a platform like that would definitely be a lot of notoriety if he was to get on there with
I
Adam.
know, I know, and you know what, Tanya, a lot of people hate, were hating on Lemon. It wasn't just the little man Sakim. There
Uh-huh.
was some other people hating on him. Obviously it's due to jealousy, and I talked to you about these jealous spirits in the beef sector, but they're really hating on him, and what they fail to see because they're so short-sighted that it's like it's mind-blowing.
Mhm.
But if he blows up, the people underneath uh, Lemon, the smaller content creators,
Exactly.
will also get some sign. People will be checking them out as well. But people don't have that type of vision. And it's sad to me that this crab mentality in 2024 still exists amongst black people.
Well,
Uh,
I heard a long time ago when one person in the B sector eat, we all eat. And I
Thank
think
you.
that is true, like to a certain extent, if you use your platform the way you should use your platform. Just like how content might come out or something might hit to be
Right.
sector streets. If you don't jump on that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
everybody can eat off the same content for weeks.
Weeks.
You know what I
You're
mean?
not
Like
lying.
weeks.
Yeah. Totally.
But it's
Totally.
all how do your channel and how your delivery and things like that. So, but like I always say, I didn't start off doing B sector content. I started off doing like TV show reviews, TV reviews, things like that. Even though I was in the B sector and watching everybody around me in the B sector, I was still doing whatever I wanted to do. And then
I,
years pass, and I'm like, well, shit, I'm in here forever. I wanna talk about the B sector too. That's how I like literally started doing B sector. I'm like, shit, I've been here before the VS, and I've been here since I
right.
want to talk about it too. So that's literally how
But you know what? You're able to integrate the beef sector talk with like your local issues in your area because I saw that thing you did recently about the that those two gentlemen that were murdered at a
Yeah.
Boosie concert, and you know what? His concerts have always been a source of trouble. There's always been an issue there, and I'm not trying to be funny, but I don't know why either why you don't have like extra extra type of security at these events,
And see,
or
that's
why do
where
you?
a security company, they're getting a lot of heat. And like I said in my review or my commentary, whatever you want to call it, the security team that was hired is my family. And so that's why I
Oh,
was like, I feel really bad because they have done a lot of security for a lot of people, including celebrities in and out of our city. And so for
right.
this to happen, and a lot of stuff is getting said on the owner of the company, which is he's not my cousin, but his wife is my cousin.
Oh,
So
okay.
you know how it is. That's my cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they're getting a lot of heat because a lot of people are saying, well, maybe y'all should have had more security. Maybe y'all has, but see, what I found out later was that the guys who were shot,
Right.
when I did my first video, I said, well, damn, people were saying they didn't hear any altercations, they didn't hear no arguments, they didn't hear, it was just like, and so after I did my first video and I started watching more of the news, they were saying there was no confrontation. The guys who were shot from my city literally was just walking towards the event. They were walking from the parking lot to the park, to the concert and stuff. And people pulled
That
up beside them and they just literally just shot them.
that's
No
you know
exchange.
what? That's what I heard. That's what
Yeah,
I heard. And
no
but
exchange.
I'm hoping. But I'm hoping. Yeah, well, I don't want to say I'm hoping. But yeah, you don't think this is random, or you think they were targeted? These two
Well,
gentlemen.
I think it's random only because where it happened
What?
was in Junction City, Iowa, which is up the road from us. The people who were shot were from here. And a lot of people from all over were at that concert. So,
Oh,
I,
so did we get a description of these individuals that
they said
jumped out the
they was
vehicle?
redheads in a Mercedes.
Dreadhead. Well,
Yep, in a
I
Mercedes.
can't. Yeah, generally, when you hear those type, but these reports, because I got to be honest with you, I don't know. It may not have made big news everywhere, but in Chicago, 17-year-old boy, one of many this year of these young teens in Chicago, was, and the videos floating around too. It's horrific. But a 17-year-old boy in Chicago was murdered today, and in the video, you can see like a black vehicle just pulling up, guys getting out, mob style of the vehicle, and shots letting out. And it appears, and this is why it's very disturbing, and this happens a lot in Chicago. Uh, uh, they hit the individual with the bullets, and you would think one or two would be enough, but they proceed to just let off rounds, which presumably is a dead body. And this goes back to what's been happening in Chicago for a while. I remember there was that story, you may be familiar with, Tanya, about the 64 shots. A guy,
Mm-hmm.
he was a rapper, came out of Cook County Jail in Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
and he was walking with his mother outside of the jail, and a car, I think two cars came out, and they proceeded to shoot 64 bullets into this gentleman in front of his mother. The mother just had a scrape on the leg. No, grandmother, that is. But this is an ongoing theme of, it's not just about even like just trying to injure somebody. It's not even about just killing somebody. Now you're about taking someone's life and humiliating. Like this is like depravity. These are depraved individuals,
And it
and
could
it's
be like some type of initiation thing.
that's another thing people are saying, and that's why when you said, "Hey, it could be random," then I'm like, "Oh no,
Yeah, like
oh no, don't say
seriously.
that."
I mean, that's how they used to do back in the day. You know, when the gangs was, real rampant through a lot of communities, you had to be jumped in. Like I always say about the people of today, when it comes to the gang members of today, they just like, oh, I wake up and I want to be a Crip, or I wake up and I want to be a Blood, or I want to be whatever. But back in the day, you had to be jumped in to become a part of that. So who knows? They might be going back to that because this literally what happened. The guys who were shot, like they didn't bother people. They weren't troublemakers. They weren't in gangs. They weren't out there. They were just normal. They were parents. They had kids, and they were just shot. They were just
Look,
walking.
I'm glad you mentioned that because, and I'll drop down after this, but you may want to do a report on it. But Chicago is the home of the back door, and I know a lot of people are saying. When I mentioned this one other time in the beef sector, some woman said, I think it was Dominique Devereaux, he tried to make some type of homosexual reference to it. But the back door in Chicago, it's talking about, a friend or someone lining you up. It's basically a lineup, but it's the back door is very popular, and it's usually conducted by females. And this is on the rise over the past year. If you look at the trend, and even in Florida just recently with Julio, what's his name, Julio Fulio, or the rapper.
Mm-hmm.
They have the ring, some ring camera video or something, and this happens a lot in Chicago. It's a woman leading, uh, you know, uh, usually it's a woman or a teen, because some of this activity you're seeing, especially in Chicago, is with teens, young adults, and
Mm-hmm.
it's women leading guys into apartments and then opening up the door for assailants to come in, or women setting up.
Oh, you talking about that Julio, his murder? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the back door is really gotten out of control, and people are starting to make some correlation between women setting these individuals up. It's becoming very problematic. I don't know if you're going to do, because I know you like to do somewhat investigative journalism from time to time, but you should look into this the backdooring, and specifically when it comes to females setting up these men for death or some type of injury.
Oh, I
It's
definitely
wild. It's definitely wild. But yeah, just backdoor Chicago. That's well, you may have to throw in gang or some type of crime, because if you do backdoor Chicago, you very well may end up on some type of
I know,
strange
honey.
strange website. So, but no, Tanya, it was a pleasure talking to you as always. And
It's a
again,
pleasure talking
be,
to you
be on
too.
the
And
be
I
on the
have to
lookout for
say,
next week.
Talented, if I don't talk to you before next week, I really hope you have a fun and enjoyable and memorable Vegas trip with the other CCs. I really do.
I appreciate that, and
You're welcome.
it's going to be a blast. I'll talk to
Oh,
you.
that's talented, VS. She said, "Who's that on the panel?" Oh, he just left. But yeah, that was talent. Well, actually, talented, formerly known as talent. And thank you for sharing Creole's link, Very Carrie. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, oh my God, I haven't been on here this long in a minute, like 3.5 hours. Okay. It was supposed to be an hour live, y'all. It was supposed to be an hour live, and we now going on 4 hours. So I'm gonna get the hell up off of this motherfucker. Okay. But anyway, VS, shout out to VS. We did some commentary on your commentary earlier. We did commentary on Lemon's live, his birthday live. Creole was on here dragging for filth. Rodney. And then, I had a little conversation with Happy Life. I had to get some words out on Happy Life, because we had a kind of misunderstanding. But other than that, I thought it was a good show. Even with that included, I thought it was a good show. So I hope everybody who's just coming into the video, please go back and watch the replay. Okay, Red Ball back. I'm sure y'all can get some commentary for the commentary and have something to talk about for a couple of days off this video. That's how we do over here in the B sector. We do our commentary, and then people do our commentary on top of the commentary on top of the commentary. That's how we do. That's how we do. And thank you, Very Carrie, beautiful. Thank you for sharing the Cash App. Absolutely hit the Cash App if you want to donate to the platform. $sign the Hood Table 402. Thank you, Ronnie Q, so much. And you haven't been live in a couple of days. I swear to God, I'll be waking up in the morning because Ronnie Q, sometimes when I don't have to work in the morning, I go live in the mornings, but I always wait till you're done. I wait till what's her name? Y'all know who I'm talking about with the accent. Oh my God, why am I forgetting her name off the top of my head? Oh my God, maybe it's too much of the yak. I can't remember. Y'all know who I'm talking about. YouTube cameras, Ronnie Q. And then sometimes I try to get in where I fit in after you guys. But yeah, I was looking for you yesterday. I was looking for you today. But I was like, okay, maybe she'll be live tomorrow. I don't know what's going on. But I hope everything is well with you, Ronnie Q, because we are used to seeing you going live in the morning. And VS, you're welcome, VS. Yeah, we was talking about you and talking about your video. Girl, you had me cracking the hell up over there on your video. So we definitely was doing commentary out for you. Yes, Very Carrie, YouTube cameras. That's what I was talking about. Now, VS said I fell asleep and I'm back. Please catch the replay, VS. And then tomorrow, if you happen to go live, y'all know how I do. I try to catch everybody, especially all my faves throughout the day. Even though I don't come live and do commentary on everything, sometimes I have to take a break, like for real. But yes, you said this down, internet goes out. Ronnie Q. Now, Ronnie Q, here in the Midwest, we didn't have so many tornadoes. We didn't have so many outages. I swear, last night, Ronnie Q, we got the alert that we was going to have some severe thunderstorms. You know what I did, Ronnie Q? Excuse me. I was supposed to go live around 7 p.m. Corio hit me up, said, "Girls, you going live?" I said, "No, I'm sitting here waiting on the storm. I don't know if the power is going to go out again just last a couple of weeks ago, we had over 250,000 people without power. A couple of weeks before that, we had like 75,000 people without power. So last night I was sitting over here watching everybody. And I was like, damn, should I go live? I don't want to go live because the power might go out. I had my candles. I swear to God, I kid you not. I had my candles. I had my flashlight. I always pack a bag when I know it might be a tornado. I have my little bag. I have my laptop in it. I have my keys, my wallet, my glasses. I have what else I be putting in there? My flashlight, my lighter, my candles. What else do I be putting in that bag? Oh yeah. My battery charger, my spare backup battery charger, like portable battery charger. And I had that all packed. And I had my bottled water and I had some crackers. If y'all ain't never been through a tornado, y'all don't understand where I'm coming from. But I had a whole backpack and I was sitting here watching y'all and I'm looking at the lightning and I'm like, damn, should I go live? No, I'm not going to go live. So yeah, I was supposed to go live last night, but these Ronnie Q, they've been kicking our butt. This weather this summer has been kicking our butts. Okay. So yeah, last night I didn't go live. Because I was like, fuck that shit. The last time I went live, if y'all was watching me when I was covering our tornado footage the week before, the live went out because our power went out and everybody was hitting me up like, the hood table, are you okay? Are you alive? Are you okay? I'm like, yeah. So I didn't want to scare y'all again. So I was like, no, I'm not going to go live. I'm not going to live. Charlie was here, VS. Charlie was here. She left. Yep, Charlie was here. Corio was here. Creole was here. Who else hit the panel? Oh, of course, at the very end, Talent hit the panel, but then Happy Life hit the panel. Who else hit the panel? I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. But yeah, so I understand, Ronnie Q, that internet. And last week when we had all those storms and the tornadoes and all the lines down, I had to go to the office. Y'all know I've been working from home for over 10 years, way before the Rona. So when the power go out, when the lines go down, when the tornadoes come, and I don't have no power or no internet, I have to go to the office. Do you know when we go to the office to work, it's nobody there? Because the only people who be there is like the people who like make sure basically they keep track of the computers, they keep track of, it's nobody there. So when I went to the office last week and I had to work there 2 days in a row, I was the only one. I'm walking around. When I tell you on my lunch breaks and on my 15-minute breaks and on my lunch breaks, I would get up and I would just be walking around in circles. I'd just be walking around the whole building, just walking around, just looking around. Ain't nobody here. I'm just working out, just exercising, just walking around. It's literally nobody in the building. It's probably 5 more people in the whole damn building. So when I say everybody at my job works from home, but if we have to, there's an office where we can go to work and plug up our laptop and do our work. It's so boring. It's so boring. It's like you're there. It's an echo. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my God. I hate going to the office. I absolutely hate it. But one thing I like is at our job, if we're having a power outage, they won't make you automatically go to the office. They'll like give you hours and hours and hours. Like after 2, 3, 4 hours, if your power's still out, they're gonna be like, bitch, do you think you can find your way to the nearest office? But yeah, I hate working at the office. It's been so long since I had to work to the office. And then y'all catch this. This is really embarrassing. When we had our big storm like a week ago, one of the big storms, my supervisor said, can you go to the office? I said, yeah, I can go to the office. Why I get up? I was told my supervisor, I said, I ain't been to the office in 10 years. I ain't even got work clothes anymore. And she was like, it don't matter. Just put on some pants, put on some shorts, but I don't give a damn. So I go to the office. I get all the way to the office. I get to like a cubicle because it's just empty. I get to a cubicle. There's like a few people there. And I'm like, so what do I do now? Do I just like turn on the computer or something? They said, you didn't bring your laptop? I said, no. They said, well, girl, you got to bring your laptop in order to attach it to the computer, to the station at the desk. I said, ain't nobody told me that. My supervisor didn't tell me that shit. Do you know I had to drive all the way back home? Like an hour and a half later, I'm back at the office. By the time I got back to the goddamn office, I literally only had a few hours to go. I was so mad. And everybody was laughing at me like, you didn't know you had to bring your laptop that you use at home? No, I didn't know I had to bring my laptop. They just told me to get to the office. Because what it is most people who know you work from home, you have a laptop that attaches to like a VPN or something. But I'm thinking if I go to the office, I don't need to bring none of that shit. Y'all should have all that shit already. I had to drive all the way home. And then, by the time I got to the office, I ain't had no breakfast. I ain't had no lunch. So I go down to the cafeteria thinking I could buy me some lunch or breakfast. They was like, oh, you can't use a debit card or cash. We only accept your employee badge. Employee badge? We had our employees badge disconnected years ago because we don't work here at the office anymore. They talking about, well, I'm sorry, the regular ATM machine is down. So I was there all day, no water, no food, no pop, no drink, and nothing. Just stuck there at the office. I'm like, oh my God. And then finally I was like, fuck it. Let me order DoorDash. I ordered DoorDash and they brought me something to eat. I do not like working at the office. I absolutely don't. I absolutely don't. So yeah, for those of y'all who know what it's like to be at home, especially after years and years and years, going to the office is like, oh my God. And then it was so funny, y'all, because I forgot where the office was. Y'all might think I'm lying, but I'm serious. What is this? 2024. I ain't been working at my office since 2000. It's 24, 2013, 14, 15. Since 2015. I haven't worked at the office since 2015. It is 2024. I'm literally driving around. I had to Google the location. It's been almost 10 years since I worked at the office, right? So I'm driving around like, where the fuck is this motherfucker at? Oh, it was a horrible day. A horrible day, man. I kept calling my son at home. I said, son, is the power back on? Not yet, Mom. I'm hitting him up an hour later. Is the power back on? By the time the power was on, I had 1.5 hours left at the office. And I said, damn, I can't even leave right now. And I got to stay here because I ain't got no more breaks. I ain't got no more lunches to just drive home and clock back in from home. So I had to stay at the office. Boy, I tell you, I'm spoiled. I am absolutely spoiled. I've been working from home for years, and it was like a nightmare to go into the office because it was a tornado that took down over 230,000 people's power. It was horrible. But y'all, anyway, I'm about to get my ass off of here. I don't even know. I was just like, thank God for work from home jobs. But seriously, thank God for a job. Whether you work at home, whether you work in the office, whether you have to travel for work. My little sissy, well, she not that much little. We're like maybe, a year or so apart. My little sissy, she just moved to New York. And she has a job out there. She been with her job for like longer than me because she started her job before I did. So she been at her job probably like 15 years, I want to say. And she just moved to New York to take over a branch. And so no matter where you work, what type of job you have, if you have to travel, if you work from home, just be thankful. I try to just be thankful that I have a job. Even when I had to travel to a place that I haven't been at in over 10 years, damn near, I was like, oh my God, the security guard was looking at me like, do I know you? Where you? No, you don't know me. Just show me where I can fucking set up my damn computer. But yeah, just be thankful because it's hard times out here for a lot of people. And a lot of people are looking for jobs. So, I'm grateful to have a job. I'm grateful to be a YouTuber. I'm grateful to be a content creator. I'm grateful to be a personal custom cake decorator. That's my hobby, my side job, my hustle. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this Thirsty Thursday content. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, a wonderful evening. Linda B, I see you laughing at me, girl. I see you laughing. Very Carrie, I see y'all laughing at me. Y'all like, how you didn't know where you work? I ain't been there. That's like going to a friend house and you ain't been there in 10 years. Like, I know you over here somewhere. But yeah, anyway, I had fun with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Please make sure you like and share the video. Please and thank you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Feel free to hit the Cash App, $, the Hood Table 402 if you want to hit the Cash App. And we do have a membership if you want to hit the membership as well. But other than that, Shout out to all my members. Linda B. Shout out to all my members. Taylor Made. Who else in here? VSC Icon is still here. Shout out to all the members. I appreciate you guys. Stay safe. Be blessed. Remain vigilant at all times. And always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Bye.